Welcome one and all to the Legends campaign. We're here as a cadre of DMs. That makes sense. And we're here to challenge ourselves with this new sort of experimental play. I wanted to put this over here. No, kitchen. And then... Actually, this would be with the alchemist set. So I have 2 fires and 1 chamber.
We do have a fireplace.
As we're picking up from where we last left off. Oh, we do have a sponsor today. Her name is Yogurt. We actually have a new pet. Check out the B-reel. Check out the B-reel.
It's a dwarf hamster.
Cute.
It's a dwarf hamster named Yogurt and it's white.
We're excited.
Yes.
That's all our announcements. We have so many announcements. So, picking up where we left off, the party has been split. Puppet and Pyro
Yes.
have teleported themselves through the means of a circle to the fall court, the autumn court, where you spoke with Faraganda the Moth Blossom and discovered upon the Archfey a curse that had muddled its memory, muddled her memory.
Correct.
Right? Only through the collaborated efforts of Puppet and Pyro on their own were they able to discover that the Archhag that Isla, Reginald, and Shorty are
Kevin.
visiting.
Kevin!
And Kevin and Gurney are I didn't say Reginald. They are visiting an Archhag, and you have learned her anathema.
Yes.
So, given leave to part with the... I should assemble the board here for you guys. I've got our groups serendipitously spread out. I'd say that Reginald has sort of moved in here in front, while Isla probably sort of hung back with Kevin.
Kevin.
Isla and Kevin are going to become best friends.
And
Tell
stepping
Kevin to follow you.
from
Isla
the
and
beaded
Kevin are
curtain,
gonna
sort of
be
accented
BFFs.
by these shrunken heads, a woman veiled in some sort of Victorian era morning gown presents Reginald with a black pearl, as well as
The Archhag presents you with a black pearl?
right.
Oh, yeah.
2 feminine, ancient sort of. One of them is like almost green-skinned with a long sort of bulging nose. The pure antithesis of the fey beauty that you've seen here. This like elder hag-like figure, while
An old bitch.
a separate one appears to she's an ancient figure as well, but she appears to have this like sort of unsettling proper posture where she's like holding herself like this at all times almost, and she's got this like large the one here actually has this larger like caged skirt with on her dress, like the cage
Right.
around, and then this like insanely bodiced, tight, thin, squeezing the essence out of her chest corset, right? With she's covered with her dress, but like that's the thing that you see is that like she almost looks too thin, and her head is like
Does she have a
similarly diminished. No, she's not wearing a hat.
No bonnet? No.
No bonnet.
But the great grandmother, as we've said, briefly extends out her long, bony fingers, covered in a black glove. It goes up to her elbow, so you truly can't see any of her form. And then all of a sudden, her dress sort of puffs out, almost as if there's like a second set of hands underneath. Like there's just this point that doesn't make any sense, and she drops it and sort of recoils in a strange sort of. It's a motion that
Macabre.
it doesn't look natural. Like
Okay.
however, to phrase it, it's just moving in a very stilted way where the body is going one way 1 second and then the legs go another, and then she readjusts and she looks like an old woman again. Just for fun, I want everyone in the room right now to give me a perception check, and that's going to include Reginald, though I believe his perception is not very good.
I know we're gonna get to it eventually. Where we had left off at the last one at the end of the video, we were going, I don't know what time frame it was, because of us going to the fall court and stuff like that, and still having the telepathic bond up to be able to teleport both ways.
You've communicated with
22.
the party, but they've taken the steps to get the rest of the way here now.
Okay.
You don't know what's happening right now because the bond has ended on both of you.
Okay.
And for the record, the Hero's Feast that at one point Reginald casts is gone as well. Sorry, what did you guys get?
22.
32.
Okay, so what
Some.
Isla sees in a flash as her sort of black, very, very dark gray, perhaps morning veil sort of parts as she moves, you see just like a feature of a beautiful woman. Like, just, you don't even see a full facial feature, you just see like the flash of a cheekbone that is like risen and pristine and beautiful. Shorty, you catch a glimpse of something very different. As the veil moves and aside just for a fraction of a second, Shorty sees the look of an like old graying flesh on like from your angle you see like a part of a cheek that is sunken and grayed and just ancient. Do you guys leave?
I would.
I think it's time for us to go.
She told us to go.
She
She was
told
like,
you
y'all motherfuckers get out. And we
to
were like,
return.
Yes, to
So
return
you-
later.
Step up once again, up the stairs. The group heads through. It's strange as you climb the stairs. You avoid the glyph that you had caught before, but the stairs almost feel like they're twisting as you guys walk them. Like you're doing the math on where the stairs come out on the second floor and where the stairs enter from the first floor, and you're like, you can't figure out how the building lines up.
Right.
Interesting.
So as you exit the area, Reginald sort of prepares a spell. Now that we have this, someone can get us back, no problem. I know where the circle is in the Autumn Court, so we can meet them there.
Okay, then let's go to the Autumn Court.
Works for me.
You guys pass
Works
as
for
you
me.
exit the front door, the familiar little
Works for
imp
me.
that is sort of at the gate. And he goes, You didn't cast any magic or get hit by lightning, did you?
No.
Good. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Reginald
magic.
has us join hands for a moment, and actually he plays a single note on his flute, and then you're gone. You guys, Pyro and Puppet, you have this conversation, and you wait. And you wait.
Hang on.
The
If we're waiting, is there any way? Is there a town here, or is there a shop here that I can sell things?
you can attempt to sell things, yes, but I don't think there's a shop that has anything of value to you here at all.
I just want to sell the stuff that I had looted.
Make me a persuasion check.
Puppet wants to put on a show.
Alright, let's see how you do.
I'll say as you're looking for a
He's a
shop,
violinist.
the telepathic bond ends on
Multiple
Puppet.
instruments, actually.
Tell
Drum,
Puppet.
flute, lute, lyre, viol, bagpipes, and the shawl. I know basically almost all the instruments now. No, I do have
It's
all the
because you're a
instruments.
bard that took
With the musician. Yep.
Seven.
Actually, my background took the
7?
musician's feet.
Okay, you could find a guy who you could sell him to, but he's like really stingy. Basically, he's gonna like kind of argue on every single piece. Like, what all are you trying to sell right now?
Good
They
luck.
were
You think of-
$1,000 worth of gear, which was from like the, I think some of the swords and the armor from the soldiers that we had slain.
I'll say he like goes through and like one by one picks up the weapons and like nitpicks every single one, and by the end he's like, I give you like 900 for these. I
Just
could
be-
give you like
just-
900 for these.
Just because I want to roleplay, I'm just gonna be like, well.
See, this is sort of a fiery summer Eladrin, like he
Okay,
keeps
this is
moving around in
I
space.
guess
I
I'm
rolled two. I
gonna.
rolled 2 nat ones over
Did you steal my dice?
there. I like the water.
The water!
The water.
I'm not gonna push like a heavy intimidation, but I'm gonna be like,
Finally.
I guess I'm gonna kind of stand up a little bit more straighter than what Pyro would be standing, and he's gonna be like, nah, man, you're gonna give me 1,000. So I tried to do the persuasion check and it didn't work. So we'll see how the intimidation goes.
Make an intimidation check. That's totally fine.
Okay, that's only a 16, but I can use my flash of genius to make it a 22 if need be.
I'd say on a 16,
You want to roll roll?
just no judging on this like current position from like
I'm over this.
Pyro's got like 7 bags of bombs strapped to his back right now, is what I'm
Right.
thinking. Right?
Yeah.
He's got all of his weapons just out and strapped to his stuff, so I think even on a 16, the shopkeep here sees that you're level 20 and is intimidated. He's like,
He appeared to the band for the fourth one.
1,000.
I could do 980.
I'll take it.
You see, he genuinely doesn't count it. He's got
980.
like that's the most that he had in his in this particular pouch at least.
Again, he could be lying because he is, in fact.
Hey, that's
I-
okay. It was said it was only worth 1,000, so I'll take the 20.
What it is that's the kind of guy that you found on a on a 7. You were like, I want to persuade this guy to give me all of the money in his cash register for the weapons that I have right here.
Yes.
That's kind of where you're at.
All right, guys.
So barring that,
I only got 16,000 now.
oh, he goes, I didn't catch your name. May I have your name, sir?
Can I make an insight check to
You
see
should-
if he's being genuine about it, or
Don't-
if he's got a sketchy?
I have said over the head
You can
the
make
telepathic bond. If someone
He's
says,
not
"May
gonna
I
get it.
have your name?" do not answer them.
I'm
You
not
can make an
gonna-
insight check at advantage.
No, I've said it over it previously. Don't.
Well, I'm not answering it. I'm making an insight check to see if he's being genuine or not.
Don't
What's your
answer
name?
him.
That's only a 16.
On a 16, I'll say that you know that this is Fey entrapment bullshit.
If you want to know, you'll figure it out.
Goodbye
Yeah,
then.
you'll figure it out. Alright, that's all I needed to do. I just wanted to get that gear off of me. That's it. So I guess after that we were waiting and I was like, alright, hey Puppet, I'm gonna go sell all this bag. It's fucking jingling everywhere. I gotta sell all these armor and weapons and shit. I'll be right back unless you wanna go with me.
I was just gonna go in town and start playing music and using my little puppets. to
You
like
can
show
walk
me.
behind me and play music.
Easy to find it.
Yeah, I can do that too.
You wanna walk behind me and play music?
Sure.
So you come out of the store and he's right there.
Yep.
Basically.
Actually, he's 2 blocks down the street. He started walking away from you.
You want me to roll a performance?
He's playing his duty.
Yes, but first tell me your passive performance.
My passive performance.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
28.
28 for your passive performance is going to judge how quickly you gather a crowd. So you, you show up and just start strumming like a few tunes, and all of a sudden there is basically like a mob of goblins and redcaps. They've just sort of like found your music. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, your passive has pulled all like short people. There's very few like hobgoblins or bugbears or other creatures here. You're not sure if there's just a lot of these folks around, but you see a lot of goblins and a lot of redcaps right now.
Okie dokie.
Now roll.
I don't want to use that die anymore. Which die do I
The
use?
mechanical.
Passive.
This one?
Yes.
Alright, if this fucks me,
It's
it's
my
on.
fault. It's my fault if it happens. Oh,
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay, on a 20, you're still able to like
Oof. Duh.
pull off a little concert here. Like obviously you find him.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll for it because
Right.
he's just assembled a little like. There's basically like a mosh pit of goblins in the middle of the town square right now. You know what I mean? Like they're
Right.
just like crammed in, all trying to get a better view, and none of them seem to mind that they're running up into each other or brushing up against their ears or whatever. They're just, little goblins.
Little goblin.
Press my
But
roll.
you, with a 20, you are able to stick the landing, if you will. You're able to bring the song to a climactic moment. That's what she said. and land it and have like a genuine applause. So if you want to describe how that happens, I'll tell you that that's a performance check.
So what I wanted to do was do a little show with both music and my little puppet guys. So I'd have had to press my button and have all the little puppets come out with the extra arms. But each of the little puppets is gonna be dressed up like one of you four. And one of them was gonna be dressed up like Vecna, and I was gonna have them do a little puppet fight against each other, like have little tossables to act like spells that are thrown. Some of them are holding little sticks to use as like weapons. He picks up a little boulder, or for his size, it would be considered a boulder. In the puppet version.
I almost imagine like
I was putting on a little show of you guys fighting Vecna with my little puppets.
I almost imagine like a puppeteer using sleight of hand to make Reginald's puppet disappear and then reappear as like a steel wind strike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't
Do
have.
you want me to roll a sleight of hand and see if I can pull that off?
I don't have
That
mirror
was just the
image
first
to
thought
make
that
it.
came to my mind, but I love that imagery.
I don't have mirror image to make him look like Vecna and me. Or else I would.
I will implement a thing that I have established from Fallout. The low stakes roll. Go ahead and roll at advantage. Roll
Oh.
sleight of hand at advantage.
Okay.
This is a low stakes roll.
Oh wow, I needed that low stakes roll. Really? At least that is a
So, hold on, this is
it's a
some bullshit.
22.
Oh, totally. Like, you're able to pull that off and like a couple other moves where you make spell effects just appear,
I don't know.
right? It's just you using extra arms to move things, but you feel really confident that the people are so focused on like the puppets and the things you have in front of them that you're kind of able to just do stuff that you can do because they aren't expecting it.
Alright, cool. My numbers have sucked tonight.
Yeah.
Lots
Okay.
of arms. I like the invention.
I'm-
We should show off the
I'm done rolling this one. This has rolled me a 1 and a 2.
3, 4, and 5.
Well,
On
that's
the new
not a
dice.
good start.
I know, on the new dice, you're
You're
not
going
off
into
to a
jail
good
too. Your
start.
first roll is a 5.
You guys wait and wait and wait some more. About 6 hours from when you arrived at the Autumn Court. I'll say you two sort of met back up and headed towards the teleportation circle because that's where you guys arrived in.
Right.
So you watch as 3 figures and a dog and a homunculus apparate.
Hi, Kevin.
Damn it, Kevin! Clink, clink.
No!
You didn't do anything wrong.
I jump
Hello,
in front of him.
guys.
Hey, how's it going, Shorty?
I jump in front of Kevin.
You're already in front of Kevin. It was a joke.
I jump in front of him. You hurt my boy, I will murder you!
Oh, hey, did you get any money from your performance?
I haven't cast any spells yet.
Oh yeah, did anyone toss any gold in here?
Yeah, is he richer than he
Oh,
was?
sure, because you got a 20.
I got a 20 and a 22.
I'll say you got a lot of silver. There's like 8 gold and like
I'll give 7 gold.
99 silver.
Wow, 99 silver.
Is there any way I could persuade the crowd to give more? Come on, you guys, he deserves more than that. He played really well. Come on.
Take the win.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
That puts me
giving
up to
some gold
26 gold. What? Puppy used a lot of his gold to get where he is today.
Really quickly.
That's the first stuff up top.
That's true.
There's no
I was
stopping
like, I
that.
just tried to fix it.
Yeah, there's no stopping that.
So you all successfully regroup. Ferdinand goes, "Oh, thank goodness. We could have used one of your advice. We got lost in the woods for a little bit."
You guys got lost with a ranger?
I was just getting ready to say you got lost with a ranger.
Dude, that jungle was crazy.
Playing with me?
I thought you knew better, Shorty.
Roll better.
I don't know what to say.
Roll better.
Roll better.
I'm just gonna put.
I
us
always
with you
tell
guys
where I
now.
go.
Hear me.
Well, good for
What did you
you.
say, sorry?
I'm just putting our
Good
names with
for
you
you.
guys now.
Okay, great.
I don't know. That's not good for Shorty, is it? I'm still trying to find a voice.
Oh, hey, check this out. Look,
I like
with
it.
those dice that I got,
Oh, that's cool.
that's the
Got an
6,
extra die.
and then that's the 1.
Oh, that's cool.
Love dice.
Okay.
And the way it
Cool.
gets smaller. Okay.
Did you see that?
Hmm.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
That's the 1. It's an extra one I got.
Buy more
So-
lab dice.
You guys need me to cast some magic.
Yes, yes, you do.
Should we go out to the woods real quick so we don't affect any of the people here in town?
Oh,
Yeah.
won't too much. I was actually hoping we could transport back before.
Yeah.
I have
well-
this, and he pulls out the black pearl
Mm,
that he received.
Well,
yeah. Look at it. Look at the black pearl.
should we cast it here? Because if we use time stop near the hag's lair or house, then wouldn't she know that some type of large spell magic was casted within her vicinity? Wouldn't it be better to do the time stop here? That way she doesn't know any type of magic has happened in her area.
I was just thinking of doing it outside.
Right, yeah,
In the
let's go
bushes.
out to the, right now we're in the summer court.
Miss
Go ahead
Moth,
and
do you have
come
a garden
outside.
here?
That way we're not affecting the people in.
I mean, it wouldn't affect them.
Okay. How are you
It just sounds
thinking,
mean.
Reginald, how are you thinking of getting the flower? Because you guys will be mainly using the spells. I'm just here for backup if you need me.
If I understand it right, it's just actually I'm gonna roll an Arcana. Anyone want to guidance them or something?
Guidance! I don't have guidance.
I got guidance.
I have
I
Vicious
will
Mockery,
just-
Spare the Dying, Ray of Frost, and Guidance. I do have guidance. I forgot I had guidance.
Well, with his bonus. Okay, I just rolled a 25 Arcana.
Okay, you passed.
So,
I was actually thinking 25. I didn't know if he was going to ask us to come up with a number since it was Reginald, but I was thinking 25.
guidance actually made the difference.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled pretty poorly, but Reginald has a big bonus to this, and he goes, I'm familiar with the flower. If we... It doesn't matter where we cast it.
Okay.
If we're here, it'll bloom.
Well, is there anything extra you would be able to do with Time Stop? Because I know we're going to be probably stuck. But the thing is there any other actions you would be able to do besides picking the flower?
It would let me cast a bunch of spells on myself. We could time stop and then go right in.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's do that. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, sorry, I just realized what percentage my
Her domain is a lot of the space, but I don't think that we'd be in trouble unless we're in her home. That's the sense that I got. Being inside that room felt very different,
Okay.
right? Even just stepping into this room, you guys can agree when Reginald says it that being in there was vastly different from being outside. It was like immediately colder. The light change was like almost nauseating. Strange.
Okay. Well, then I guess let's go find a place to teleport back over to where you guys were outside the hag, and let's do our time stop thing. And I think that we should interrogate this lady if we could possibly intimidate her to give us answers because of having her weakness. Maybe we won't have much of a struggle and we can just have a interrogation instead of a battle, which I would really love to do.
I mean, the question session
I
goes
wrote,
a
guys,
battle.
well-
Interrogation means we capture her and hold her down and make force her to answer.
Interrogate to me just means ask questions, question the person, like whenever the cops take somebody to interrogate them.
Interrogate first,
then.
I think a questioning would probably be more effective than a battle.
Yes.
I don't know what. Oh, there he is.
That's Reaper.
Oh man, if only he's on camera.
Hi, we boys.
We love our boys.
He just popped in, magically popped in.
It's so crazy.
Magic.
I can't help.
This is our Reaper kitty, and he has a bobtail. There's no tail.
We love him.
You
It's
probably
just a
barely
little
see
nub.
it.
It's a little nub.
You say he's Venom's like stepbrother, half brother?
No, it's just, yeah, probably half brother, because they have the same mom,
Yeah.
but we don't know the dads.
They're brothers in some sense. That's cool.
Right. And they're both black cats.
We'll show you
They
Venom
love
later.
each other.
They came from the
He's
same
great.
uvula.
Right.
Yeah. Great.
Anyway, just to
What's
let
a
you
uvula?
guys know
The thing in the
though,
back of your throat.
I'll go ahead and give our party a heads up. So we're gonna go and try and question this hag and do the best that we can. But if she doesn't start cooperating, I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna start, shit's going down. I'm gonna start attacking this arch hag.
We were warned not to cast spells in her presence. If there's something you can do that's not casting a spell, you might get off on a technicality.
Bombs.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be good, but
His bombs.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, how many of those do you have now left?
7. I got 7 back.
But we can use them as a intimidation device. Does she want her building blown up?
Right, but the thing is with me only having 7 and the Feywild being weird with days, I don't, my bag doesn't replenish itself until I see the sun again.
And we've seen the sun for hours now.
Right.
So,
Which is making me half tempted to pray to Serenity and be like, look here,
give me a
I
day.
need a day to pass by for my items, or I can come back to Mount Celestia and you can give me a day.
Hey, Reginald. Did you notice that there were 8 walls in the rooms when we were inside her house?
What about it?
There's an old myth, I heard that when you're inside a witch's lair, she has glyphs that restrict someone else from using magic.
I hope not. I bet we couldn't scry on her.
Interesting.
But I'm wondering if we destroy a couple of the glyphs, that we might take down her unique power.
If we happen to run across something that's pretty powerful magic, I can always try to dispel it.
Unless we're in a glyph area where there's no magic allowed.
You might be able to see it with your robe.
See the glyphs?
Yeah.
This thing does give me true sight. His eyes will glow blue as he looks into the ethereal plane again.
Nothing there, but it's a shiver goes down your spine.
Stop, that's weird.
Yeah.
That was weird. That's never happened before.
Anyway, it is just an old myth that I don't know if it's true or not, but
Well, we know that we're not supposed to eat the food. That's that's established. And he
Give
sort of
away our
leaves.
names.
Right.
Yeah.
And not to get caught in lightning.
Yeah, stop calling me Papa.
Or we found glyphs there. Maybe it could make a difference. I don't know.
Yeah.
again, it's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, we found them there. I'll point out the glyph when we see it.
Okey-dokey.
If there are any more, I'll look for it. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah.
It's a puppet's call, I guess.
Well, before you.
Oh. I'd like to put up a protective layer. We don't have the.
We
don't
have to
dimension
take a long rest so you can prepare your spell.
Sure.
I got a trick now. It's new.
Short rest. Sorry.
I just need 20 minutes.
Okay.
So for the next 10 minutes, Reginald is going to use a ritual spell to build a Leoman's tiny hut. A 10-foot emanation. If you guys stand around it, you can creatures and objects within the emanation when you cast the spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells of level 3 or lower can't be cast through it, and the effects of such spells can't extend into it.
Okay.
So it's a little bit nerfed since the last one, but he's just going to make a little tiny hut that we can all sleep in, and he goes, does anyone need a short rest?
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
I can do 3. Let's do it.
Yes.
And he casts catnap on the 3 of us. Are you willing creatures?
Yes.
Willing.
We all fall unconscious.
You don't get it.
Journey.
Generally, your dog wouldn't because I can only cast a certain number.
Oh, okay.
But he wouldn't need a short rest right now. I think,
He'll just
anyway,
lay down
right?
beside
What
me.
kind of
So.
spells do we get back from
It's
just lay
only the arcane recovery or
Okay.
like land druids, I
that?
think,
Okay.
can get things back.
Isn't Amon Tiny's hut a concentration spell?
Nope, it just lasts for 8 hours, I think.
Ew.
Yeah, it's just ritual.
So
I
we're
guess it's
taking-
11 minutes. Sorry,
We're taking a nap in a photo hut.
it lasts 8 hours. Basically, creatures can't come in, and some spells
Most
can't be affected
like basic
there.
spells.
Right.
Meow.
Where are you meowing at? Who's over there?
Reaper.
I know him.
He's looking at his paw.
So this is a 3rd level for me. I think I'm gonna hold on this here. I don't really need arcane recovery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the new wizard feature, memorize spell, and Reginald is going to forget a spell and learn a new one.
Put them all in there.
Very sneaky.
10 minutes go by.
That's what-
You guys aren't bothered at the end. You guys wake up. You feel refreshed. Woo.
Wow, I feel great.
I feel good.
That's the fastest, and it was weird because you weren't in your normal stasis. Like you straight up shut down for this, but you wake back up, and yeah, you guys achieved a short rest.
Never seen a
Anything that
video
you
forge
can mark
actually
off,
sleep
you
before.
could, but there's not much for us right now.
I don't think so. Not
I'll
for
say
me.
here, just for fun, roll a d6 for a potion.
Who, me? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
something's happening when Reginald casts this magic on you. He's just gonna quick fire one potion.
Out of curiosity, I believe I already gave out 3 potions
That's
today.
correct.
Just to let you guys know, before we go into this battle, you can either drink it before time stop or after because it's a bonus action, but you have to use them today, or they will dissipate.
Okay.
D6. Let's use the new lab die. 4.
So what's that on your random potion?
I believe that's a resilience.
I have a resilience.
Pyro just wakes up from this, pulls out an empty vial, and it just fills itself.
Oh, I was wrong. It's a boldness.
Okay. You can
Does
keep it or you can
anybody?
use it.
I have a boldness for myself. Does anybody else
have a
want a
boldness.
boldness?
Oh, I could use it. I don't think I got one.
Yeah,
last
he
time.
can have it.
There you go.
Woohoo! I'll use this.
That gives you.
Oh, wow.
You may feel like you might make your saves and things may hit better.
A fine blessing.
Because Pyro doesn't know it does an extra D4.
Ooh.
Why would he?
Right. Also, I have Flaming Sphere.
Death Ward ends.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's
Really?
been 8 hours.
Ah,
Alright.
shit. That's right.
Is there any way I could write that down for some type of time frame? Is the sun still in the same area?
Yup.
I guess after that happens, I'm gonna pray to Serenity.
There are 24-hour things that happen.
Something Pyro never does. Just so everybody in this game knows, Pyro don't pray to anybody. He does his own shit. If he can't do it, he doesn't feel like he needs any help because there's a problem. Serenity, all of our party members need some type of at least 24-hour to new sun cycle for some of our things to replenish. And I believe all of us detrimentally, if I'm saying it correctly, detrimentally need it because we've been through a lot. We've been through 2 battles with Vecna, which were very rough on the entire party. Is there any way you could give us some type of blessing to refresh us? Technically, right now, you're Serenity. I mean, yeah, I came up with her, but
Roll a d100.
Ooh, what's the
You want to
what's the
roll
range?
low.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you the range.
46.
Okay.
I was looking for 20 or lower.
Shit. Alright.
Just
well,
like Divine Intervention.
In 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys, I tried.
Yes, yes, you did.
God damn it! I wasted time.
In this moment, your prayer seems to fall upon deaf ears. You don't know if she heard you or not.
Stupid bitch. Hey,
Question.
are you fucking listening to me?
Pyro feels.
The one damn time I prayed to
The owl
anybody.
that we had.
I've never prayed to anybody.
The owl.
A white light
Didn't
forms
you
in
have
front of you and then
Reginald
explodes.
Oh!
Takes
You
off
ran
Godly
You're
pizza.
right.
Bleep, 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 bleep. And you
He
know what
appears
else I bleep,
and lands
bleep,
in my
bleep
hand.
about bleep, bleep?
Yeah.
Can you have him fly?
How about that
and
for
see
a
if you can
bleep
get
prayer?
above the clouds and see if there's sunlight?
No, we can see the
I
sun.
think I can.
We can't see the sun.
I bleeped out.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. We can
Oh,
see
that's
the sun.
right.
It takes forever.
Never mind.
You-
Sunlight
it's-
takes
it's-
forever.
That's the only
It's
reason.
at sunset.
That's the only reason Pyro
Pyro.
was prayed
Pyro.
is because there's a couple things
Eyeball.
I need to come back after the dawn
Okay.
So, and I know there's a couple other things that we
I
all
forgot
have
what was
that need
happening.
to get back at Dawn. So the one time I prayed, she said no.
I want to be a fair sport about this.
I started
Ask me
cursing her
again
out.
next session.
Okay. I started cursing her out just so you know when I didn't feel anything and looked around, nothing was going on to anybody. I'm like, but the one time I fucking pray to you. The one time, bleep, 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 bleep. I did that. It's on camera.
Above table, she hears that.
Bleepity bleep.
No.
Do I get a response from that?
No
No.
disadvantage here next time.
Yeah, lightning.
You
Just-
now have
just
6
for-
bomb
You
bags.
feel a bitch slap.
Just for giggles.
6 bomb bags.
Just for giggles.
You now have 6 bomb bags.
No,
Floor dice
she
don't
wouldn't have
count.
heard it. It's 30, so she wouldn't have heard it.
Oh.
Good time.
Can you imagine if I rolled a 20 and you were like, I have to roll a 0 on this other one?
Alright.
Yeah, roll.
Well, whenever you guys are ready to do your teleportation thing to get back over there, we're good. You got here from your teleportation. Can you take us?
Yeah, because I'm a little black pearl.
Alright. Alright, you guys have everything.
It's weird sleeping on my arm.
Hang on. Before that happens.
I guess it was only 10 minutes. My arm
What?
fell asleep.
I slap it.
I'm gonna look,
No!
I'm gonna look at all you guys.
Just
and be
kidding.
like, sorry. I'm going to death ward myself.
Oh, for the combo. Cool, okay.
Pretty cool
So,
combo, me.
Sorry guys, not to be that guy, but I am chaotic evil, so
Let's hope we don't need it.
good luck guys.
Yes.
As I put death ward on myself,
Yeah, let's hope we don't need it.
and I'm out of 4th level spell slots. No more 4th level for me,
Already?
or at least I don't think I do.
You just had a short rest. Does that give you
No.
No,
anything
it
back?
doesn't give me anything.
Not unless he's a
Have we
wizard.
recovered from
Yep.
our last battle completely?
Yes.
That is it. That is.
You just
all
don't
for
you
my
don't have the
4th level.
magic items back that would reset at
Right.
dawn or dusk or
Exactly.
midnight or whatever.
I
But
guess I could
the
give
bow
Death
you
Ward
were
to 2
given
more
does
people.
work on a long rest.
You can give death ward to 2 more people, and then you're out of.
Well, I
4th
hadn't
level
used any
as well.
of it, so.
Well, because I'd be using charges from my rod to cast the second one.
Um,
Oh, okay.
But it wouldn't put me at 0, so it doesn't make it unmagical.
Oh yeah, I forget when I talked about counter spell, but you can absorb that.
if I cast a spell on you, can you absorb a 4th level slot and then cast Death Ward on me?
Yeah, I can do that. So just,
What if I cast a 1st level?
I only get 1 charge for that.
How many do you need?
So I have 8 at the moment. If he casts level 4 and I absorb it, that would put me up. I could use
12, right?
I could use those two, and then my spell slot on you, leaving me down
Well,
at 4.
hang
Because
on.
the way the rod works, you get it's 1 charge per slot
Spell.
level that you want,
Up
right?
to a max of level 5.
Well, the
spells.
reason
makes
I'm
sense.
asking is because if that's the case, can you cast your teleportation and save your 7th level
I can
spell?
only, well, technically I can, yeah.
If I.
Well, it wouldn't be
Well,
that.
But if I go to 0 charges, it becomes a normal stick, so I can't just even it out.
Wait a second.
You can't,
I have
you can't
an
use the
idea.
last
I
one.
don't know if
Yeah, I
this will
can't use
work.
the last charge.
Hang on. I'm getting ready to see if this will work. I doubt it, but.
No, it's 7. It wouldn't.
After
fit.
that, so I can absorb anything up to level 9 spells with it,
Right.
but I can't cast anything over 5.
Okay. So,
And
Kevin.
we don't have a circle to get there. That's the
Kevin.
problem.
Come here. Come here, Kevin. Kevin.
He sort of
Be nice to
bottles
him.
up.
Damn it, Kevin. Come
Hey,
here.
be nice that he's coming.
This is my homunculus servant. I told you I was going to be shooting. I take his ring that I've given him, and there's 12 spell slots in this. And I look at you, and I'm going to cast 4 of them.
To give me an extra 4.
Which spell is in the?
It's Cure Wounds.
And a level
Okay.
1 cure wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll put me back up to 8. So I can cast teleport. Well,
Who has Death Ward?
They both.
Well, with the way I just did everything, yeah, everyone's got Death Ward but me.
You're trying to death ward.
He's the only one without death ward.
Okay. So I don't
Because
even.
of my feet basically gives me a better version of that the first time.
Okay, so now Kevin's ring only has 8 charges in it.
Here, hold on to this. I'll be fine. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level on you. Use your reaction and absorb it. So go ahead and get a 3rd level. That's my second 3rd level that I've used, which is fine.
It puts me
What's wrong?
I don't
decent.
know where I put my pencil.
Oh, because I was borrowing it. My
Yeah.
bad.
Your pencil's right
I
there.
know, I forgot. And I just kept holding on to it.
These guys are hilarious.
Who?
You guys.
Oh,
You
yeah.
and your pencil swapping.
Pencil swapping!
Pencil swap.
You stole my pencil, man.
Wife swap. You stole my wife, man. Joke's on you.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a show called Wife Swap. It's happened.
The one time
There was a
has.
TV show.
Apparently, a lot of it's
That's what I'm
staged.
saying.
There was a set of
A lot of
swingers
it's
on that
staged
show though once.
TV show.
Yeah,
Ugh.
absolutely.
So,
Poor Kevin. I don't want to tell you guys Kevin's poor HP.
4 HP?
we decided it was better than something
Poor
else.
Kevin.
No, he's got 27, but still, that's poor Kevin.
He needs enough to die in one shot.
Do you teleport?
I will teleport.
Alright, because you have
A
the
zap!
thing, it just works.
Huzzah!
Yay!
That kitty key.
14.
What?
I rolled the dice.
For
What
what?
kind of die?
A d20. What do
Four.
you think?
That fails.
But
So
you didn't
when
tell
we
me what I'm
teleport
adding
back-
to it.
Are we like outside the hag's house?
Yes, I'll say you're able. With
What do I
the-
see with the
you
true
get-
sight on the outside?
So you can see that there's an imp that's sort of flying next to the doors. The doors appear to be sort of not magical themselves, but there is like a magical film over them. You could tell with your true sight that it's some sort of an abjuration. Yeah.
Oh, is your phone? No, this phone's on silent.
No, my.
Do you have those tabs? The tabs?
Oh yeah, crap. Where did they show up? Oh, where did I put those? Hold on.
Sorry,
I
I'm
see
just
it
trying to
in-
make things for the places I know.
I have a bunch of different colors of them at my house.
I think
I
I
know
see
I
like
found
an alarm in.
You might have brought the ones I need for the book I'm currently trying to read, so.
I don't know
Because
where.
I'm color coordinated with the books I read.
Color coordination is good.
Bombay.
Okay.
These?
Thank you.
I need to see the color.
Oh,
This is not the one I need for the books, but I do need them back at the end of the night.
okay.
Because I color coordinate my book tabs with the books I read. So.
You gotta take it out of the packaging.
That's about all you can see with your true sight.
What am I adding to this 14?
What if I looked into the window?
Nothing. I made a joke.
What if I looked into the window? Just go up and look into the window.
It's foggy and opaque.
Make sure you only grab one.
Am I
so
true
that's the
I
one
can't
I'm
see
looking
through it?
No,
Damn it.
not the window. You get the sense that nothing could see you.
I get the sense that nothing can see me, but I know that's a lie because anything can see me if it's on the inside. All right, so this is the hag's place, the grandmother,
Great grandmother.
great.
Why is nobody
She's
doing that
old.
right?
Great grandmother.
She's an old.
Great grandma, grandmother. I'm the only one
She's
that calls
pretty
her the right
powerful.
name.
She lives in the Feywild.
Should you guys walk back in?
Might as well.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna ask Reginald. I'll be like, well, do you want to go in and cast this, or do you want to stand outside her door?
That's right. We
Oh,
haven't
God,
cast
right.
time stop yet. I thought we were gonna do that
Come on,
in the
you
other
guys.
place.
Sorry, I'm getting confused. Okay.
Phenomena.
Now we time stop.
Reginald utters a word of power, and everything just stops.
Yep, in mid-flight.
You guys have no perception of what happens in the following moments. I have to roll a d4. Classic. It's a 1.
Huh.
He has
So-
2 turns to do this, and that's all he has. And then our mission's fucked. Because we don't have the anathema.
If it blooms
Yeah,
when
we
time
do.
stops, then it'll be fine. Because it only blooms when the time stops. The flower will still be there.
We have the anathema?
Not yet!
We're getting ready to.
And we don't know where it is, and he only has 2 turns to find it.
No, it pops up whenever he casts time stop. So we're good.
But he's got to find it.
That's okay. I got
We only have
faith.
2 turns to find it.
I got faith in you. Hey, you took a boldness potion.
Yeah.
Does that add to it?
No, it's a D4.
I haven't done anything yet.
Well, I tried.
I haven't drank that yet. Okay, so what happens is all of a sudden Reginald is at the front of the door. He's standing before you guys, wreathed in this bluish flame, almost like a fire shield. You can see with your true sight that some sort of divinatory magic has been has apparated on his eyes,
Whoa.
Cool.
and he stands before you. A flower with, I said, purple petals.
Green petals.
Yeah, you say
And
green
a purple
petals.
center.
Green petals, purple center.
And seeds that shine like diamonds.
Right. You can see all of it. Exactly right there.
Beautiful.
So now, do we show them that we have this, or do we hide it until the moment's right?
He puts it in the bag holding. I don't know.
I can. I'll take it and put it in my bag holding.
He just
Don't
said
we
he
each-
put it in his bag
And
holder.
you
Don't
both
we each
have
have
one.
Oh, I have 2.
Can I have one?
No,
I
one,
thought you already did.
one of mine.
Actually, I think I-
One of mine is full of bombs,
Oh.
which is the one that has all those
I think that's a
7,
slightly different bag.
7 nets in it. It has the 7 nets that I have put inside there, so it doesn't weigh me down.
You want to just go in and intimidate her? Are you the best
Are you keeping the
intimidator?
flower?
I'm not very good at intimidation.
Actually, out of curiosity,
I'm
how
good
many
at
flowers did you
persuading
get?
people.
Oh, just the one.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah,
You
it
don't want
looked-
to roll a d4 and see how many you got?
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
Well, he
That's not what
only
that was
needed
for.
one.
That's not what it was for, but yeah. Okay. Can we say we got 2 flowers?
Here's one.
Okay. Well,
Let's see how I am at intimidation.
well, so your time.
I am a
stop is
pirate
back, right?
captain.
Right.
Okay, so
I could cast Enhance Ability on all of us. Oh, by the way, Longstrider. Ding, 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 ding.
thank you.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
Man, I missed my
That
mount.
was good.
Before we go in, who wants haste?
Me.
Like it's
I can cast it on
that-
myself. I'll cast haste on
That
myself.
actually might be good on me.
I'm gonna cast
It sounds
haste on
pretty
myself.
good to use on me.
Oh, we don't need it?
Are you planning on transforming?
Yes, but if you cast it, it'll still stay on me.
I'm going to drink my potion of resilience.
I'll drink my boldness potion.
I'll drink my boldness potion.
If I'm not mistaken, those each last 10 minutes?
Yes.
Or is the resilience longer?
No,
10 minutes, right?
swiftness is an hour, resilience is 10 minutes, boldness is 1 minute,
Ooh.
transformation
Then I will
is
not drink my
10,
boldness.
and flight is 1 minute.
Ha, sucker, cast flight.
So you've cast
I drank the
Deathborn a number
potion.
of times. A couple of you have drank your potions.
Before we go in here, I'm gonna cast haste. If no one says anything about it, I'm casting it on myself.
Ain't gonna work.
Boom.
Okay.
I'm hasted.
I'm not gonna say do me.
But you like it.
That's what she said.
I have a
Oh!
and I might as well use it since
Alright,
we're doing
well,
this.
I have
A scroll of haste.
Do I use it right now?
Pretty good. What do you think?
I got Kevin healing.
I got
think
6
the-
charges on my rod, so I
That gives me an extra attack.
That's okay.
It would.
Kevin,
He's using it
Kevin's
right
there
now,
to
but he
heal.
has he's using his spell slots, not
I have haste.
a finite
Right.
thing. You could maybe wait until you think battle might about to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll have it.
You ready?
I'll ready. Yeah, I'll ready.
Not like a ready to action necessarily, but you're preparing to.
Right. I've got it where I can get a hold of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. This one was fun.
Alright, well, I feel as though everybody, Isla, have you done everything you need to do before we go up in
Yep.
there? Alright.
Bust that door down, Pyro.
Okay. I'm gonna kick it down.
What?
He says bust it open.
Just
I said,
open
okay.
it. Just open the door. Just open the door.
I tell you what, I'm gonna roll a percentage to see what I do. Highs, I bust it down. Lows, I just open the door.
Okay, I have an idea when you busted.
Journey room.
64.
Is that a bust down?
Yup.
Yeah, it's a bust down.
Okay,
Bust
when he
down.
busted in, I'm jumping through the window all action style.
Oh, jeez.
As you go to kick in the door, one of the doors kicks in immediately, while the other one eerily opens as well on its own. And then immediately you hear the sound of breaking glass as Puppet jumps through a frosted window,
D6 damage.
defenestrating himself.
I'm made of wood.
You see it?
Make
no.
me a strength saving throw. No,
Oh no!
con.
I'm not on
Oh
journey right now.
no!
Con saving throw.
I'm not on top of Journey right now. I'm just walking beside him.
Okay.
And you see Journey and me both look at the ground, just shake our heads.
How's a 15?
I rolled for it. It was 50-50.
I wasn't making it a crazy DC. It's more like 15. Hold on.
How much damage do I take on a 15?
Oh, I dropped one. My
Yes,
floor
you
dice
did.
don't
No,
count.
that's a 16. Fuck. That's a 16. I was off by one. Shut up.
That was a one. I rolled 12 points of piercing damage as the glass cuts into your form. Because it's not like breakaway or like a. It's not a windshield.
It's not
Again.
windshield.
You gotta know I'm just shaking.
When you get
his head.
through,
He's okay. Someone said busted down. He busted it down. I was like, we're making noise. More noise.
that was interesting. We zipped through. You
I
enter the
left it
first
mine for a
chamber.
reason.
I left it up to the roll.
Once again, you could see there's like a quaint little kitchen surrounding like a wood burning stove. There's on the opposite side. There's like a fully stocked alchemy set, complete with a cauldron that has like a fire bubbling water underneath it. There's like a beautiful potion that's sort of displayed on the front side here. Here, I'll move you guys inside here. You're actually closer to this puppet because you busted in through this window.
Whee!
And Gurney, we said, was on the side. But I'm not going to take you off at this moment.
No, that's fine.
Kevin is following Isla still.
Kevin.
Uh,
I raised my voice and I talked to Puppet and Pyro. I say, there is a step. I think it was the second one or third one. I think it
one
was-
of these in here. I'll say you can say third one.
The third one down, do not step on it. Step over it. It is a trap.
Can I see said trap now?
You probably will once we get
What's
over
your
there.
range?
120.
Yes, it's kind of out of sight, but you can see sort of a glow coming from the staircase. What you and Pyro see upon immediately entering the room, though, sort of near this cauldron, is this like beautiful yellow potion that is sort of like got these little black wispy streaks
mine.
in it, and it starts to like, it sort of speeds up and slows down on its own.
Oh, I'm instantly going for that shit.
You're walking up to it?
I'm walking up to it and be like, I know exactly what this is. And I'm gonna pull out a little coin purse and try and swat it. Just in case it's
still need
trapped.
to use these.
Do you want to make a perception check for traps?
Sure, I'll do a perception for traps.
You can say perception or investigation.
Perception. Oh, come on, a 17 now? That's with my
17's a good
pluses.
roll.
No, with my pluses.
He's got a really good roll, but his roll total is a 17.
Yep.
You do not notice any traps, pressure plates, things of the like. Just to be safe, you reach up and pull out a weight of some sort and swap it. Nothing happens.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put that in my little holster.
Okay, if you want to go ahead and write down potion of haste? Question mark?
Aww.
Question mark?
That's great. Reginald, where's this glyph you were talking about?
Before, yeah. This kind of zips up to the staircase down there. I suppose I could try and disarm it.
I'm going to go next to him and look down at it to get a better look at the staircase.
You can
I'm gonna
plainly
follow you
see
over
a glyph that would be invisible to a normal person is just a sort of... I guess you can kind of get a read on it. It's obviously an abjuration spell. And you look it over. It's hidden like on the side of the stair where you're walking down and wouldn't be able to see it. But because you have true sight, it has like a faint glow that you're able to notice, right? So it is a glyph of warding.
What level?
It used to be 5th level.
5th level? But I can only do it when it's casted for the observer. Shit.
And we moved it. We moved past it before, but we didn't step on that stair there.
So we don't step on this stair.
Yeah.
Puppet, look around the walls and see if there's anything on the walls
No, I'll look at
on
the
this
walls
level for now.
Investigation or potion?
now.
You want to roll an
I
investigation?
want to go
for
over to the
potions?
alchemy table and see. You said there's an alchemy table, right?
Yeah.
Stock.
I want to go see.
Pot
say
on
it's
the fire
fully
and
stocked.
everything.
He said fully stocked.
Yeah, let's just touch
Mostly
everything in
alchemical
the fucking
reagents,
iShags, please.
ingredients,
Yeah, I probably should put that
things
first
that
in
could be used to make stuff.
there.
Okay, I'll
But
go
no
over
other-
there and investigate to see what kind of materials are over there.
Oh, Pyro.
What's boiling in the pot right now?
That too.
And then I'm gonna yell, why don't we not touch
No
all the
way.
shit in the Archags,
For a
please?
total of?
For a total of investigation, that's a 33.
Okay. What you see is, like I said, there's like a fully stocked alchemy supply set thing in here. You don't see any other made potions. There are vials. There are like not. There are like little things in bottles, but you gather they're not finished completion things on themselves, but rather like expensive alchemical reagents. Like you look at one and you can see a sort of mushroom that's growing on the glass. There's another that is like obviously an ingredient for potions of haste. You could see like a I know hyena fur is part of the thing. You open a drawer and it's a drawer full of hyena fur, so that you know that you need it for a potion of haste.
Are you
Right?
still
There's a
over
bunch
there?
of other stuff.
I'm still over by the stairs.
You're by the
Oh.
stairs. You're over here now.
Okay,
Everything you're investigating is over here.
okay. So everything that you told me is going in the bag of holding.
You're going to put everything that you can get in the bag of holding. So
Everything in
I'll
the
tell
bag
you
of
that
holding.
you look in the
Vials too, because I need vials.
you look in the cauldron and it just appears to be clear boiling water.
Investigate it. I did roll for
Some
investigation.
Puritan nut to
for
make some
everything
sting.
there.
You did. There's nothing else in there. Perhaps you interrupted something. Perhaps this is just a cauldron that boils but never overflows and never runs out of water. You're not certain.
Can I tell if there have been any materials thrown into it so far?
You can tell that there hasn't been.
There
Not
hasn't.
recently.
Okay.
This water is clear.
Just water.
Just water.
Okay. Okay. So.
So you can tell it's not holy water as well. You can just tell that it's plain.
I was gonna say it's been sitting there so long it's burned the hell, boiled the hell out of it.
Right.
Do you want to get with me later
holy water.
on everything that's there?
I mean, if you want to say that you've got like 750 gold worth of alchemical components,
Okay.
you can call that a shorthand right there.
Okay.
What is Isla and Shorty doing right now? What are they doing?
Well, I was following.
Well, I'm not
Puppet.
touching shit because we're in an Archhag's house, and I'm telling everybody
You're
else to
calling
stop
the
touching
I was,
shit.
yeah, I was
But
going
touching
that
stuff
way.
is fun.
Hey, I investigated it first.
Also, let's not use our names while here. When we use code names, I will be.
Strings.
Yeah, just call me Stringy.
Stringy.
We'll call you
Stringy.
Crow Man.
I'm yelling at everybody
You're
to
the
stop
crow.
touching shit.
Oh, that's a new one.
You're the Crow.
Go!
Death by
Go!
association. And we'll just call you Captain.
Caca.
Fine,
Hey,
just-
it's the crab.
Here you go, just call me Reaper.
DBA.
Our sponsor is yogurt, but I have a cat, Reaper,
Next
over
time.
here. So, just call me Reaper while we're in the Feywild.
I'm not gonna remember these.
We can still call you.
That's okay.
We can still call you Shorty, but we gotta spell it differently.
No.
We can call you Shardy.
We can call you Shardy.
You're
Hi,
Shorty.
Shardy.
No,
I'm
Shorty.
gonna call you Biggin.
Shorty.
No, we'll call him Shooty because he has a bow and arrow. Shooty.
I'm gonna call him Biggin.
You're gonna call him Biggin, but he's small.
Biggin.
Right, that's why I went with that. That's exactly why I did it.
Hello, Big Green.
Biggin.
Biggin.
What's Pyro?
Just
I'm
call him
Reaper.
Reaper.
Reaper. I have really got to get another page.
What's Isla gonna be?
Captain.
Captain.
Because literally all we just gotta do is call it. It's a title, not a.
Puppet strings.
Just call me Stringy.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
What's Reginald gonna be?
The Crow.
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 Or you could add the into it and use it as a code name. We're talking about the Crow, not Crow.
Biggin
Crow.
and the dog.
Biggin and the dog. I'm Biggin and the. Well, yeah.
Reginald's going to make an investigation check. On a 29, he looks up at the ceiling.
Oh. What you see?
There's something on this. What do you see with True Sight?
Fun to look up.
You look up and you can see an illusion, but it's an illusion you cannot see past. What everyone else saw previously was this bright, sort of strange light that comes from the entire ceiling and, kind of blinds you when you look at it too long. But what you see with your true sight is definitively some sort of an illusion, but it's an illusion covering something else. You can't see past it.
Who has a potion of flight here? Can I drink it real quick?
I could cast fly.
Well, just
Well,
for
it's
the time
easier
being.
just to make the potion. That
Plus-
way you don't waste the spell slot.
Do you want me to dispel magic? This
Plus,
whip?
it's a lot slower.
We're not.
Hold on a second.
We're not supposed to use magic.
After I
inside
drink the
here.
potion, I am drinking the potion. That's it.
Okay, that's
think
what
it's a
I
counter
needed
spell.
to know.
Because it
I mean,
doesn't
okay.
last as long and it's a lot slower than actually casting fly. I'm gonna float up there real quick and see what it's trying to hide.
It's a solid ceiling. It's not so much something there that you can notice that's trying to hide.
Oh, well, I thought I might as well look around because you said it looked like it was trying to hide something.
You make an investigation check.
Oh,
Reginald will really
investigation.
quickly, he has enhanceability at will prepared, so I'm going to give you advantage on this.
Oh, hooray.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna go good
This
because
has to be your investigation.
I know. That's the bad side. I only got +2 in this.
Is wind blowing?
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
over here when it
Unnatural 20 with an 18.
when the
Okay.
wind blows so
On a 20
hard
total,
over here for some odd reason there's something that you said it just makes it vibration.
It's only because it's loose.
you only even had an option of trying to see this because you have true sight with your magic item. What you look at and you see is an illusion covering a divination.
Oh, what's this divination?
You gather with a 20 that the hag can see through the ceiling of this room.
Ah, shit. We might want to put back the stuff we stole.
Why?
They can see us.
All of a sudden,
Ah, damn it.
Did she hear me say, I don't give a damn if they've seen that I took it or not?
echoing through the chamber,
I'm sorry.
this
I'm not.
cackle. We have some brazen visitors this time.
I told them not to touch shit.
Delighted to
They never listen to me.
Nope. What's that?
meet me in the second floor chambers. Please.
When this happens, I want to put Isla and Puppet at the front because you guys obviously have better skill on things. So that way we can possibly interrogate her because Reginald, who do you want to possibly intimidate for that flower?
I'm not intimidating myself. I cast enhance ability on you for all your charisma checks.
Oh, for all my sweet. This is gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All my charisma shit's gonna be at an advantage.
I'll hold it. I'm hard to pin down.
So I'll guidance you.
Yay! More stuff.
Do you want to throw out any bardics?
I'll give myself.
I
I can't
can-
give myself a bardic inspiration.
Right, but you have guidance. You
I
can
can
guidance.
guidance her as well, right?
Theoretically,
It's a cantrip.
it's a cantrip, but it's concentration, I think.
Oh, okay.
You...
Oh, so you casted haste before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he could
guidance.
cast guidance on one of you.
I could get some guidance on.
What did you take as
Isla.
your druid cantrips?
Oh, I got Spare the Dying, Mending, and Healing Wand.
Right.
Or Healing
Okay.
Ward.
Which one was it
Word.
again?
Which
Healing
one?
Word.
So you didn't pick up guidance, but
Yeah.
spare the dying is really good
Guidance.
stuff.
Guidance is concentration. I made sure to write down every spell
Yeah.
in here, whether it takes concentration or something else. Literally, all I have are concentration spells.
Well, I'll say because you were hasted and you have no remorse about what you've done, you can very quickly gather up these potion things. I think the investigating, the handing off the potion. We're only we're reaching the end of round 4 of your haste right
Right,
now.
yeah, I need to do something about this.
So do you guys
we go.
step into the new chamber? Okay, with warning from Reginald and everyone else, mainly Puppet looking at it, you guys can see, I'll say that Reginald is kind of the one that moves in first because,
I thought we would have gone up the middle one. I thought that was the trapped one.
no, there's only one staircase. Before I
One
mentioned
step.
that this staircase, for some reason, it twists and moves when you try and go from one step to the other. The entrance is here, down to the second floor, which is here, down to the third floor, which you've not been to yet.
So was Reginald first, or was
So
no,
Reginald
I was
moved
supposed to
out
be
first. You moved back in the order because you went to investigate the ceiling.
That's right.
So I'm gonna set it up sort of like this here, and then Isla's here right now with Kevin running behind.
Oh, how many vials did I get?
7 empty ones.
I'll take it. I had 17.
Steal
Now I got
from my
20.
bag. That's a good idea.
Once
Okay.
again, you can see sort of moving the beaded curtains at the side. Like I mentioned before, each beaded curtain is sort of accented neatly with these shrunken heads at the edges where it meets the wall.
Poor bastards.
And they sort of arc around in like these circular spaces that give 4 separate chambers to this singular floor.
I whispered to Puppet, said, look around, see if there's any more glyphs on the ceiling and walls while we're standing here.
I'll say in the presence of the Archhag, what you can see is that there are some sort of strange glyphs that are appearing, again, near invisible, but you can see them because of the true sight that you have. There are some abjurative glyphs that are on this door, on the walls here. You gather that I might make you a roll, make you roll to see where the center of it is, but you gather that this is a guards and wards spell.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
It prevents scrying. It's sort of
So what am I rolling for?
wards off the separate areas. If you want to make an Arcana check, you can see if you can pinpoint the source of the spell.
18?
18? Yeah, compared to the spell comparatively cast here, I'd say that will succeed. You could tell that the central glyph that sort of holds this point together, the only point where you might be able to dispel it, is on this back wall.
On the back wall.
On the second floor, yes.
Alright. Oh, and Reginald didn't recast Telepathic Wand, did he?
I didn't think to do that before the time stopped. I apologize. Now we're all hasted up and moving and Hey.
What? What?
I didn't think this far ahead. Talk to her. Intimidate her. I don't know what to say.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Oh.
What's the answer to number 7? Sorry.
I'll lean,
Answer to number
I'll lean
7.
down to Reginald and try and
It's
whisper
a
in his ear
comedian.
real quick.
A number 7 at McDonald's is.
I'll lean down to Reginald real
That's a Big
quick
Mac.
and whisper, if shit goes crazy, cast a spell on the back wall.
And then
Back wall.
I put my head in there. I go, shit goes crazy. I'm gonna fuck something up.
Wait until the wards are down.
Reginald
Yeah,
sort of
I'm
starts
gonna- I'm gonna
strafing to
step
the
up.
side.
I'll start walking up to
I'm gonna
the
tell you to.
hag bitch.
I'll
You
say
be looking
Pyro can be like in
scrumptious.
stride.
What are? Ask
But he
her
is
what,
faster than you.
Ask her what her intentions are.
Big and
Or ask
Dog
her
are going to
why
be
she,
going around
put the
clockwise around the outside from her perspective.
Like this?
Yeah, around the outside of the.
Okay, I'll say you brush up against a beaded curtain as you step right there. That's
Okay.
as far as you guys get for the moment. Isla hasn't said anything, so I'm just leaving her in the stairwell because she was the farthest behind. Well, you've stepped out of the stairwell by now, but once again, the grandmother in her sort of mourning attire approaches. Good, you kleptomaniacs have met me here. So wonderful for you to finally be joined as a group. You see, I know your stories. I see your ambition.
Okay. Do this, you have hair sticking to it.
Oh, well, that's fine. She's.
It made it
Not
worse.
bugging me.
Thanks. Is it bugging you out, dude?
I'm not.
You
It
guys-
never
She
was,
talking.
so we're good.
I'm letting her talk first.
She's still in the process of talking.
She said something about ambition that
I'm gonna stop you right there, man. We have other shit to get to right now because I have shit going on and I need to get it done.
Yeah, why
Because
did you
I only
cast?
have so many rounds left.
Yeah, why did you cast that modify memory on the fall moth?
To ensure my survival, of course. She sort of pivots around kind of unnaturally.
Don't move again.
This is my lair.
I didn't ask.
I said it nonetheless. It's fine. We don't need to discuss violence. We can come to an arrangement, I'm sure.
You seem
You
really
need
confident.
something from me, do you not?
I don't.
We do.
We do, but I don't trust you to give it to us.
You seek an immunization for the Archfey, so they have sent you to me. This is because it is in Archhag's domain to deal in secrets.
Here, I got something for you. Do you know Vecna's around?
He is the god of secrets, of course I do.
Right, so how do you feel about him threatening your lair?
He will threaten worlds as he does. I only avail my interests when I can get something for it.
Right, what happens if he don't give you that choice and says the Feywild's his and you can get your happy ass on down the road?
and I will go somewhere else.
That makes no damn sense.
I would like to keep living here, so I will aid you. But
That's
you
good.
must do something for me in return.
No.
What would you like us to do?
It can be easy. It can be simple. You are mighty warriors, are you not? You could enter the Veil of Long Night and take something unguarded from their safe, from their vault.
Who?
And
No.
what?
It is not who. You are lucky. The Archfey of the Winter Court is not here for some reason. I would ask
that's
you
my
to
plan.
steal the crown that was meant for his betrothed.
The
He
Frost
keeps
Prince?
it under lock and key. But he is not home.
And you want us to go to the Frost Prince's castle and take his crown?
His betrothed crown.
You want the
Not
Queen's
worn.
crown?
He's still single.
So
It
you want
didn't work
His,
out.
So she wants some dick?
his to-be wife was killed
Oh.
before she could wear the crown.
That poor bitch.
Were you his fiance?
No, I don't dally in romantics with the Archfey.
Who could be romantic with something that looked like that?
Puppet's
Okay,
gonna look
I'm just
away
waiting
and
for a
twiddle
rock
his-
to fall on
You
his
don't like
head.
my appearance, and
Puppet's
she
gonna
brushes
look away and twiddle his fingers.
her veil aside. You can see before you this beautiful, elegant, young dragonborn, silver skin.
Do him and I need to roll a survival because of they failed theirs for like an illusion, I'm
And
assuming?
it's gone.
We
A
didn't-
survival.
I didn't
That was a survival to cross perilous jungle in our last game.
Okay, what would be the illusion?
I can see past the
He can see
illusion.
through it.
So, you guys have been told that there's an illusion on the ceiling, and similarly as to this room, this one does also have an illusion on the ceiling that is emitting light, right? The great grandmother in her veil and gown, for all intents, appears real. You look at her briefly move her veil aside and see a young woman. Each of you do. But that doesn't discount what Biggin saw before. And she lets the veil fall. You see no illusion or transmutation of any noticeable kind.
I was just curious because I remember in BG3 how whenever you entered the forest, if you didn't pass a certain thing, then you thought you were in a pretty nice
Area.
forest, and if you passed it, then you realized, oh shit, no, we're not.
Interesting concept, but there's not a noticeable hallucinatory terrain spell that you can see or anything like that. It just appears to be some sort of major image. Emitting light.
Pyro's gonna talk really fast because he's hasted.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, and what if we say no to go in and get that crown?
Well, that's one option. Another is simply taking these red pills, and she produces from nowhere a tray that has 5 red little, like,
I've seen the Matrix.
what
I want the blue
do you
pill.
call them?
Red capsules.
Capsule pills that are separated out, equidistant from each other. She just holds them out.
Hell no.
I
The
can't even
easier
digest food.
motion.
Hell no.
They will work.
I'm gonna have
What do
something
they
work
do?
on you in a
What
moment.
do they do?
You should take the red pills.
What do they
What do they do?
I can't tell you.
You
that.
should take
It's
the red
not
pills.
Part of the bargain.
Rocky, we know you probably know. To
I
take
know
the
exactly what the red
but
pills
we
do.
don't
We should
know to
take the red
pill.
pills.
We don't know to take the red pills. We can't
What
take
more
out-of-game
could you
information.
offer me?
I can offer you a lot. What is the nature of what you want?
Ever been in bed with a bard before?
Oh, here we go.
We can pimp him out. How about that, hag?
Yeah.
You had any dick lately? He'll give it to you.
Here we
What
go.
size?
What size you want?
That's like
He's
default
got an
for all
extendo
bards.
dick.
Sure is
Uh.
damn thing, but no.
She can't be charmed.
I think we should definitely take
Doesn't
the
mean
red
she
pill.
can't be persuaded.
Here, I got an idea. How about
Would
you
you like
guys
to persuade her?
do it? Do it.
You want me to? I have advantage.
Persuade. Persuade.
Just
D4.
which one is it gonna be in that 20?
In this
D4.
instance, you may roll a persuasion check. You're adding a D4,
And it's at advantage.
and it's an advantage. However, okay, so I want you to roll the D4 first.
You want me to roll a D4 first?
Yes, and then I want you to roll
Four.
a D10.
4. I rolled a D10.
A D10.
I got D10.
You have to roll a
Dude.
D10 and subtract it.
Huh?
Yep, that's right.
This is an influence action.
That's right.
We're in the
You have an
Please
opportunity
roll a 1.
here.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
I'm right next to you.
I rolled a 1. I did roll a 1 on that D10.
3.
You're lucky it's not a fucking 0. So
I know, right?
you're adding a +3. What is your modifier?
My mod 18.
18. So you're adding +21 to this roll.
At advantage.
I'm going to tell you above the board that the number you're looking for
Is it 30?
is 34.
34!
You got a plus 18.
I need
You only
I
got
need a
13 to
roll
get
it,
that.
he's rolling
Feel
a
bad.
+21. Is that what I
could
said?
use.
Go!
+21
Yeah,
with
plus
the
21.
Plus 21.
So I'm looking for a 13 on
17.
the die. A 17 on the die.
Come on, we gotta take the red pills. Come on, guys. Logan!
This is the second time!
I suppose since you've asked so nicely, I will offer you the recipe.
The recipe for what? What are we getting the recipe for?
I'm completely lost.
Yeah, I'm
He
lost too.
seduced her.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
This is an opportunity for a persuasion check. It is not an opportunity to seduce
I
an
know.
archhag.
I know. I
The
can't-
persuasion
It's
check
nice.
I was asking for was to sway her.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, to give us the potion for the...
The things that you need.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got it. I guess I'm gonna try an insight check and be like, is this actually what we need, or are you fucking us over again?
Make an insight check.
I wanted
The
to
DC
take
is
the
gonna be
damn
high.
red
That was a
pill.
really high stakes roll.
That's a 23.
A 23? On a 23, you think that she is telling the truth.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's not safe. Alright, well,
Okay,
I'm
let
not
me
gonna,
pull
I'm
one
not
more.
gonna flash a genius.
Okay.
here. What? Oh, who do you
Still-
want to give bardic inspiration to before you go lay this hang? Or you're
He's
not
not gonna
laying
do
this
that.
hang, but
I
give it
would.
to me.
That's not how this one is working.
No.
I was gonna give it to
Alright, he said he's gonna give me bardic inspiration.
But don't waste it.
I'm not.
It's a D12.
It is good that you are being enhanced, Artificer. For indeed, the immunization required is a potion that must be brewed. The ingredients are
Fuck.
Yeah.
Bibberbang mushrooms,
Not Bibberbang mushrooms!
Don't you? Sorry, my ear hurt.
Okay.
mushroom from a fairy ring,
Oh, fairies.
No. A fairy ring
Fairies
is,
and
is
puppets.
No,
Fairy and puppet
a
have
fairy ring is just what they're called when they grow in the naturally forming circles.
It's a fairy condom?
It's called a
unholy water,
What, do you just pee in holy water?
It's probably the opposite.
no, it
of
must
holy
be made of a cleric attuned to the negative energy of unholiness.
water. Right.
Or like an Oathbreaker paladin or something.
So now we need to look for
And
some.
the final ingredient is fur from a satyr's ass.
Fur from what's
A
that?
satyr. A satyr
S-A-Y-T-R.
S-A-T-Y-R.
S-A-T-Y-R.
Yeah.
satyr.
But
Satyr's ass.
The satyr's ass.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Unholy water, fur from satyr's ass, bugger bang, mushroom from fairy ring.
Oh.
Say booger.
If you
bibber?
could... Bibberbang.
Bibberbang. Bibber.
If you combine those 4 ingredients...
5.
4.
4.
2 kinds of mushrooms, unholy water, and the fur from a satyr's ass. Yes, combine those ingredients, and you will create a tincture that will immunize the Archfey from the necrotic... what do you call it? She would not lose this word in her head, but I am a human, and I am...
The necrosis that is bestowed
The
upon
necrotic
Archfey.
corruption.
Okay.
That's the word I was looking for. The necrotic corruption infecting it from Vecna.
Well, I know I could do... Satyrs love fun games, and I know I can persuade them into giving me some ass hair.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to take a red pill?
I'd like to take a red pill.
I'll
Reginald
take it.
walks
You know
up.
what? I'm gonna give in.
Take the red pill with us,
Taking the
Rocky.
red
I'm
pill with
gonna watch
Isla.
anybody who's gonna take the red pill. I'll watch them take it first.
I'll even do something funny and have one of my little puppets give it to me.
I'll take the red pill.
I'll take
What
the red
does
pill.
it do?
Isla takes the red pill.
What does it do?
Puppet takes the red pill.
She's not gonna tell us what
Reginald
it
takes
does.
the red pill. Shorty takes the red
Yeah,
pill.
with
You
Journey.
watch as the pills are swallowed.
And what happens to Isla?
Nothing really seems to change.
You guys
I
feel
just
any
hear a
different?
plop in my wooden belly.
No.
Huh.
You,
I feel fine. Oh, there's someone outside.
Huh? Hang on.
I think.
I think he's just advertising.
Oh, what's the
Just advertising, I
we
think.
busy.
Okay, dokie.
So strange.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, okay. I'm gonna grab the pill and just put it in my pocket.
No, take it! Take it, Pyro!
Kind of you.
It didn't do anything!
I know, but I
Yeah.
can't. I don't know that I can't take that in the
But
game.
if you don't take it, we don't get what we need.
It will work.
We already got one.
No, because she'll give
Correct.
us the stuff for the potion if we take the red pills.
How do you know this?
She just said it.
No, she
So
didn't.
this isn't
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
do
just
anything.
offering.
So Hag, this isn't gonna do anything negative to me, right?
Correct.
Nope.
just
That's
just
a big
imagining
pill.
that. He's like, this isn't going to do anything to me, right?
Negative
Yes.
to me is what he said.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I lied.
Shit.
I lied.
Thank
Okay.
you for visiting. Please leave. And she casts Dimension Door and vanishes.
She was really cute though, guys, right?
Poor
Hey
Kevin
guys,
and
did you
Jeremy
guys already get
don't have
everything
red
in
pills.
here that's worth value?
Well, we didn't come in here to steal, but since we did,
I'm gonna go ahead
we're outta
and I
here.
roll
I think I deserve
investigation
eating
for
that
something
pill.
of value or magical.
or do we want to go down to the
Uh,
next level?
Yeah. You want to roll
What
investigation?
happens?
Do
Does
we
nothing
go
happen
to the
when you
next
take
level?
The pills?
I just said out
I think
loud
so.
that I thought the hag was cute. So.
26.
Okay, so you pull one of the beaded curtains behind, or you pull one of them away, and you can see clearly a magic item, a chamber pot of prestidigitation. You go to the next beaded curtain, you pull that one aside, you can see that's a fish tank full of gnashing piranhas.
Oh my.
You go to the fourth one, or this one over here, it's a stairway leading deeper, and you really quickly look over here, and there's this big mirror.
Oh no,
Like
mirrors are bad.
silver,
You just looked into
filigree.
it.
No, I didn't. I looked towards that way. I didn't look in it.
You
put
look
your cross.
in the direction of the mirror, and it looks really expensive.
I don't want to
It
look
looks
in
really
there.
expensive.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh no.
No, never mind. I'm not shooting it. I'll go to the first one that I was at because the mirror don't interest me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take those two things.
You're gonna take the chamber pot?
Okay, you can add a chamber pot of prestidigitation to your inventory.
You literally know what they do with that, right?
No.
They shit in it and use the prestidigitation to make it
Oh.
go away.
Well, you guys might need
It's a
it.
portable
chamber
shitter.
pot.
You
What
guys
about
need
better?
No, I don't need one. I don't shit.
Me either, but they do.
I actually haven't needed to since I ascended a godhood.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Well,
guess that
It's
makes
kind of
sense.
weird.
I guess I'll leave the pot. And what's the other thing that was there?
Well, there's a fish tank, but it looked really heavy.
Oh,
There was a chamber pot, there was a fish tank, there was a stairwell,
Downstairs.
and then there was a magic mirror.
and then we already got everything downstairs.
She told
right?
us to leave, but do we want to go deeper?
Oh, don't worry, I got this place covered.
Maybe she won't be mean to me. I called her cute.
I'm burning it down.
Why? We're done.
Yeah,
Right.
we got
I'm out of here.
for.
Just turn around. I'm
Yeah,
going
let's
back
just
to
leave them alone so they don't hate us in the future.
But she did say.
I'll look
next
at the door
time-
first.
She did say that this is her lair, and she was threatening us a bunch.
So when these pills
So
affect
technically, if I get rid of this thing, she don't have a lair anymore.
I'm out of here.
I'm out too.
Oh, it's Jessica.
Because
So
if he's
the
gonna
fuck
burn
out
it
of me.
down, then what's the point in staying?
That's the plan.
Yeah,
Look who's here.
Yeah, you went to Goodwill, huh?
yeah, got
Goodie.
6 pairs of pants, some bathing suits for Bella, and
I go through, I look at everything, make sure everything of value has already been grabbed up, and
I'm gonna make sure to check the.
I mean, you haven't touched the mirror.
Hold on, I'm gonna check the.
I'm
alchemy
ignoring the
supplies
mirror
one
for
more
a
time,
reason.
See if they have any of those mushrooms.
You find that the alchemist supplies have been cleanly burgled.
and about what
Pilfered.
you want me to do.
I'm
They're
gonna check my
No,
potion
I
to see if
wanted
anything
to show
happened
him.
to it.
These?
It looks the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Sort of spins a little bit. The black wisps in it as you
Check it.
as you pick it up, as you look at it.
Just look at the back. These right here are bronze.
I'm going outside.
Okay.
You can bake this
Shorty
whatever
is the
color
first
you
to
want. Do
leave.
something fun with it. Don't do that one.
Isla behind.
Isla
Reginald
said
and
she was
Puppet.
going out first. Or...
Okay, well, Shorty kind of beat you.
I said it earlier before he did.
You said you were going up the stairs.
I have
You
more
didn't say
I
you
said
were
I was
going
going out
both
the
of you.
door first.
I got more speed than both of you. Don't even
Fuck
try.
off! What happens when Isla leaves?
Isla, you step out the door and
The pill
you
activates
look
paralysis.
positively radiant.
I'm thriving.
Absolutely glowing. Everyone looks at Isla, who left first because she said so.
We're
You
not
can
going
see
to argue with her.
that she looks hot.
I'm hot.
Her
Perception?
her boobs look big. Her ass
Well,
looks
that's
fat.
nice. I'm bringing Kevin back in
You're
here.
a good
Kevin,
pimp right there,
What
buddy.
happened to me?
Kevin.
Ooh.
What happened to me?
So as Shorty,
Damn.
Reginald, and Puppet step out, you guys kind of look over and you guys look at Puppet, and Puppet, where your masculine sort of puppetry form was built, all of a sudden your waist is snatched, and you look over and you could see you got hips, and you look down and there's something in the way.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Shorty looks over and
Did you
all of a
grab
sudden
that?
you feel and your bald patch is gone.
We just got turned into females.
You look over and your hips widen, your man boobs grow, and
Firm up a little bit.
you feel a little bit extra space in your pants.
Interesting.
Hold on.
Interesting.
Where'd my
Jessica
dick
looks
go?
over.
My dick no!
The hell?
Interesting.
I look good.
My dick fell off!
Puppet's gonna probably pose in the mirror.
Pyro doesn't notice any of this.
They're
Puppet's posing
outside.
in the
I'm,
mirror.
I'm inside setting up stuff to burn this house down.
Good. Okay.
Right now, I'm laying out all kind of shit. That way, when I light it, the house just goes up in flames.
Oh no!
But first, what we're gonna do is, so essentially, I've set up a bunch of shit that's flammable.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have a track lead down there, and I'm gonna have Kevin actually go downstairs and kind of leave a trail of flammable materials downstairs.
Make a perception check for Kevin.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Kevin has it. He has your proficiency bonus, but I know his perception sucks.
Oh yeah. Hey, he's gonna actually no, not
Just rolling that 20.
I'm at it. Well, what is it?
Plus 0 plus proficiency bonus. So that's 6 times 2 is 12. So 12.
Oh, so it's not horrible.
All it is when you do that. 16.
16. Okay, so as Kevin sort of has the flammable material, he's stepping down
Or
the
passive
stairs.
perception of
No one just
22 would
spelled
be
the
great.
warnings. No one just
And he's
spelled
got
the
dark
warnings.
vision.
Oh well.
He's got dark vision at 60 feet.
Yeah, dark vision.
Wards too.
The words don't allow magic to be cast inside of it. He's explained that.
Oh,
Problem is he's stepping on a trap.
Well, we've been able to
Stop
cast
looking at
spells.
me.
We've been able to cast spells.
No,
He's
trying.
he's
It's
immune
trying.
to poison and the poison condition.
Can you make a dex save for me?
Here, Meg.
Easy now,
Get a
Father.
hold of it, dude.
Damn it. She rolled a nat 1.
Oh, if only I was closer, I could get my thing back.
Natural 1, I don't think he sees anything.
He
was
takes
a dex save.
42 points of fire damage
Kevin is now gone.
Kevin is dead.
Kevin is now
Now incinerated.
as he sets off a glyph of warding, and a fireball explodes through the chamber there. You've said that you've just filled this room with explosives?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I did in this room. This room right here.
This is.
You
This is
and
the
he
room.
went downstairs, which is to no, because that room's upstairs.
That was
no, that
lighting
yeah.
the stairs on fire. Well, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna go
This is
retrieve
cool.
Kevin, but I guess I'm not going to retrieve Kevin.
It's also got extra eyes with little magic.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You want me to show you?
Oh,
You want me to show you?
natural 19.
Oh, thank goodness, because the other one's a 1.
Right. Plus 9 is a 28.
So if you use your reaction, you will take no damage from the explosives that you've just set off in your face.
Okay, I'll do that.
So quickly, you're able to like duck and almost like Captain America behind your shield as the explosives that you had just filled this room in go off prematurely.
Come out.
Hmm.
Huh.
Probably.
The
Do I feel Kevin's presence drop?
yes, and in
guys
fact,
hear
you
from-
have to jump onto the stairs here
Yeah.
to even survive that explosion. So it's kind of like you look over, you hear the fireball, everything goes up in flame, and you look back and like all the beaded curtains and the floor and the walls are intact.
Intact?
Yep.
Nothing's on fire?
Not right now.
Okay.
There's some fire on the floor as some of your debris
Hang on, I
burns
gotta do
away.
something funny real quick. Hang on. From inside the house, you guys hear, "Damn it, Kevin!" So I guess since nothing's harmed, I'm gonna go back into that room and go get Kevin down the stairs. I have dark vision at 60 as well.
Okay, you find that there's no longer a trap down here, so you're able to grab Kevin's lifeless form.
Poor
I
Kevin.
throw him over my shoulder into one of my bags. What else can I see while I'm down here?
It's weird. It looks like the stairs here just lead into darkness. You start going down the steps to retrieve your homunculus, and it almost feels like the steps begin to twist as you're walking down them. Like you can't tell which way is up and which way you're going to come out of this stairwell.
Oh, great. That's nice. Now that I'm in here, that'll be cool. Well, I'm gonna try to go back up.
Okay, you can go back up, no problem.
Okay.
It just feels really weird when you walk into that stairwell.
There you go, just
Alright, well, let's go ahead and head out.
Okay.
Yay.
You
Okay.
follow behind the rest of your group, carefully avoiding the glyph of warding in this
Right.
space that is still not set off.
You guys see on my shoulder is Kevin's lifeless body.
Oh!
Does he notice what happened to us before he steps outside?
No. The
Okay.
door
You
is
step
sort
outside.
of shut for it.
And?
He notices puppet posing in the mirror.
Yeah, Pyro's awful, like, reconstructed human flesh is all of a sudden a little bit different in proportions, just like...
Dispel magic.
you get the sense that, I'll give it to you, this is a curse.
What?
Oh, hell
You
yeah!
can remove
Greater
curse.
restoration.
That works.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, you save that for anyone else.
Oh wait, that was my free. No, I'm gonna use that as my spell slot. That way, I still have the free use of heal.
Pyro spends magic to undo this strange affliction that has across his body, and he turns back to normal.
I told you guys that bitch gave us something fucked up.
Hey, you said negative.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing negative
Yeah,
about
there's
Fort
nothing
Burns.
negative about this, my guy.
Right. But
Puppet's enjoying this new form of his.
This is some Fey hormones. Wow.
I am.
Oh, that's right. Reginald also took it. Little.
You're also. Hey, that means
I'm
Gertie
like the
don't have
worst
wolves anymore.
No, Gertie didn't take
anthropomorphic,
it.
like
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
furry
Take it.
bait doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? Like,
How does this bird
I
have
know
tits?
exactly what
Yeah.
you mean.
yeah, it's
The
weird.
They call it anthro.
Yeah, but it's like if it wasn't like a person that is like a kenku, you'd be like, this is just drawn really badly. Like it's not drawn badly in an ugly sense, but just drawn badly and like it makes no sense.
Now he needs female mom.
This will be a good experience
Good.
for a king.
This
Yeah, I knew what the red pill did the whole time.
So you guys ready to
Oh,
walk
wow.
back to the spring court? The spring court, they're the ones that needed what was from the Artang.
Everyone needs this, but we're not finished.
But we also need to get the
We
materials
need
to
to get the
make.
ingredients.
Meaning,
But wouldn't
let's go find a satyr, sir.
wouldn't the spring court know where to find most of these materials?
They might mushrooms
Or
and
they may have
Hold on.
them in there.
Anywhere where me and Pyro went, the spring court and the fall court, did I notice any satyrs at all?
I'll say
Or do you want me to roll a history for it?
no. I'll say yes. There were satyrs at the fall court, the autumn court.
Satyrs? Okay.
and
so-
mushrooms are very fall too. Actually, not spring, fall.
Well, mushrooms can grow almost any
Mushrooms
time.
are very
Mushrooms
fall.
are spring.
Yeah, mushrooms are
Just
spring.
fall.
No,
Mushrooms
they're
are spring.
Fall.
They're spring because
Spring.
they're a fungus. Spring is the best time for them to grow.
So it's fall.
Spring.
Fall is too cold even for mushrooms
Why do you think morel season is in the
Spring.
fall?
because it's a different kind of mushroom.
Spring.
We could find mushrooms anywhere, all right, as long as they're. You know what? Are there any mushrooms on the outside of this house?
I'm a ranger. I'm going to search for mushrooms.
You can't be magically restrained or held in place, so like old
in
person
the-
would work on you.
In terms of the home that you're leaving, no, there doesn't appear to be any mushrooms that meet the criteria that you're looking for. You might be able to find like one or two little like white-cap mushrooms growing near the thing, but you don't gather that it's.
Bombadors.
Hold on, you scoop clean that alchemist supplies. Let's rummage through those and see what you got. And
Bumberbang.
Okay.
Overbang.
I'll go ahead and pull the alchemist supplies.
we'll
that
start
I had
rummaging
pulled out.
through it to see if we can find anything special in them.
Now,
He did say there were some mushrooms. I don't know.
Many
exactly
mushroom
what you
species fruit in both spring and fall. Sorry.
Okay.
You said 750 gold worth of material.
different mushrooms, yes.
Were any of those brimble?
No, they do it in both
mushrooms
spring
that
and
I
fall.
don't
So they come up in the spring and in
You
the fall.
gather that the
Ooh, that's it.
bibberbang mushrooms would be difficult to transport, and would probably need something like to secure it.
Fairy
so no,
ring
you won't find any
mushrooms
of
Okay,
those.
so
are a spring
Some of them are
mushroom.
in
though.
jars too.
You find some mushrooms in jars, but they're unlabeled. You're uncertain if they're from a fairy ring or
So
not.
we need to find a mushroom expert.
Can you
I will
tell
say
me
fairy
if
ring
you know what
mushrooms
this
are found
is?
in the spring. So we should go to the spring court.
Fairy, I probably don't.
Well,
Can I
you're a
roll a
ranger.
history check possible?
You could roll a nature check.
Right, that's why I was
And,
asking you.
a natural 19.
So nature. What's my nature? What's nature
It's an
under?
intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, I only have a plus. Oh no, I got a. I could roll again on that. Got a +3 on that one.
22.
22.
22 is pretty good. I'll say on a 22, you look at this kind of mushroom, and you could see that whatever is in the jar that Pyro pilfered, it appears to be growing inside this contained space somehow. So it looks like that it was like planted here and propagated here. You gather that it's probably not a mushroom that would grow in this.
Possibly we just have to take care of Taco. That's
Yeah.
all.
You feel confident that it is not.
Is it touching the sides of the jar?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little like mushroom colony. It's kind of grown up on the one
Okay.
side of the jar.
Puppet.
Yeah.
Let's see where we get
I'm
to
not
at
puppet, I
9.
mean,
We get
yeah,
to wrapping
with
up
my
at
hand on
9.
my hip.
Stay
Pyro.
with it and wrap up at 9, but like we'll see.
Pyro.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Since the
I'll go
mushroom
for
is
side
touching the side of the jar and has not exploded, it's not a bibberbang,
Okay.
and it is growing inside the jar as we speak.
Is it a
It's
fairy?
not. It's not growing in a circle, so it's not.
It's
a
not a
mushroom.
fairy
It's not a
ring.
fairy mushroom.
We're gonna have to split up again and see if we can find these things. Unless we just go.
No, we gotta go back to the Feywild.
We are in the Feywild.
Oh, kind of.
So, I know this probably isn't going to work, but I'm at least going to try it because I'm chaotic evil. I'm going to grab some water and be like, damn you. Unholy water. Unholy water. As I stick my 2 fingers in there and put one of my death wrappings inside of it.
Now it's just dirty water.
Puppet's
Well, it
gonna
can't be
start
holy,
writing
that's
the
for
marks for the spring court.
Oh, for like a circle?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been there.
They
You
get
can do that.
to get that written up.
Yeah, I'd say.
What's that noise?
My music?
Oh, is that what that is?
It is.
Perhaps.
Oh, I guess it is.
Pretty low.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I'd say. Well, you guys could trek out from here if you wanted to find something, or if you wanted to head back and talk to someone who might have a lead on that. It's
Yeah,
your call.
Why don't we just start walking to the fall court? Maybe along the way we might be able to find some of these things.
I think we can just jump there.
Right, but if we're trying to find mushrooms,
Oh, yeah.
they would probably be in. I don't know where these mushrooms come from, but I imagine if we walk through the forest, a good distance of a way before we think about teleporting, maybe we can cover a little bit of ground, find some of the mushrooms that we're looking for.
Okay, let's look around.
All right.
Walks about like 50 feet. We're on an island.
What?
We're on an island.
That's right. We're on an island.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Well, do any of these mushrooms grow on an island?
No, they grow in the spring.
Okay, so we need to go to the spring court, obviously.
Or they could grow in the spring. But everything sound like they could be underground too.
Okay. Well, we all need to come to a consensus on whether we're going to fall or spring because
We need some extra information on where we could find this if anybody has it anyway. So.
well, the only thing I'm going to say for the mushrooms, which I remember I believe you guys were saying it grows in the spring and fall, or
They do, but different mushrooms grow at different times.
Right.
okay, well, just assuming. I assume that because spring is when everything blooms, maybe the spring court would know more of what blooms at around what time. It may not bloom in the spring, but I'm sure the spring court would know when it blooms.
Or
Now,
somebody
of course-
might have some.
Now, of course, we're going to have to go back to the fall court, of course, but we also should probably go check on the spring court to let her know what needs to be in the.
It's called fall court.
So
where
the
crown
summer
goes,
court
right?
was the
For the
summer court
recipe.
was murdered. We went to the
Right,
spring.
right.
Me and Pyro went to there. Fall's the only one we haven't been
No,
to.
we went to
No.
fall. You and I went.
You
to
guys
Oh,
went
we
to
went
fall.
to fall. I meant winter.
Winter.
There are
Winter's the only one
there are others as well, but you gather that the winter one, from everything you've heard,
He's not home.
Hey
not
guys,
under threat.
I feel like
Not in
it's
the
the
same way.
Frost Prince that may be in another plane under my control. I'm not 100% sure.
Well,
Above table.
I think we need to go to
Probably
the
get some
spring.
devilish idea.
Well, we're
Go
closer
to
to the
the
spring
spring.
court as well, so
right.
let's go ahead and go to the spring court, see if we can't figure out where these mushrooms would be located in the Feywild when they bloom as well.
Isla, does it say that you can only cast Water Walk once a day?
Let me check.
That
No,
might be
you
under
still-
your racial
hey, you
traits.
still have your
if you
spell
can
slot
cast
because
it.
you-
No, I can cast it free once a day, and then I can
So
use
I
spell
still
slot after
have-
that.
Okay,
Like
so
fifth-
you
I
have
still
Water
two
Walk
fifth
to get us
level. I'm
across.
out of fourth.
Okay.
I'll
Fifth
cast
one's
Water
the
Walk.
only one I'm out of. I have every other skill slot because I used my rod for all those.
Okay,
death
so
ones.
he can still teleport us.
You guys
That's
feel...
what I'm saying. I was already starting to draw this stuff.
Oh, I was going to say, you guys feel godly power sort of seize into your feet, and you can feel it, you can walk on water.
Oh.
But I guess you could save that if he was already crafting his teleportation circle.
I'll
I
save
feel
it.
like being in the presence of you makes me walk on water like Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Why is there... I made a note here last
Like
week.
Jesus.
It says I don't need a spell
Jesus
slot for
diseases.
casting the water breathing. I forget why that was. I didn't take enough
Jesus.
notes.
Oh,
Just put 'em together.
water breathing is a
Say
ritual,
one of
so if
them
you
the
cast it
Spanish
with
way,
a
and then the
longer
other one
casting time,
English.
Yes.
you can
After
cast
the
it for
other.
free.
A realization
Okay.
just hit me.
But it lasts
Since
24
we-
hours, and we don't need it right now.
Since
And,
your
well,
voice,
if it hadn't
since
been
you didn't
24
even
hours,
change
but
gender
still
at
us.
all.
Right, at least us three.
Yeah,
Me,
us three.
That's
Puppet,
because
and-
simply hotter.
Puppet,
Yes.
and Puppet and
Pyro.
Shorty. Should they have different voices because they're now females?
That's why I was talking like this.
Well, Reginald mimics voices in general.
Yeah, Reginald can do any voice he wants, but I'm not good with female voices, so I'm just gonna stick with mine. And it's funny to think about. Just think my voice on a female character.
Just
You're like, so,
turn it
bro.
into a deep.
As Puppet finishes the incantations and the drawing for the teleportation circle, you each walk through it, and we're gonna cut to break.
Yay!
You said spring court, right?
Yeah, spring court.
All right, my friends, we will be right back. Thank you for being our D&D buddies.
Yeah.
Buddies.
And we're back.
And we're back, even though everybody's in a different position from what I heard. So, we make it back to the spring court.
Go ahead and one or two people can make a survival test.
That would be probably me.
I should probably make a survival test too, because I'm reliable.
Yeah,
Isla does have reliable talent.
I'm not very good at survival, but I'm right near you guys just in case you need me.
I was gonna say if you want a guidance or something, you can offer that.
Guidance to Isla.
And
Sorry,
Reginald
she's
can actually
got
give someone
proficiency in all
advantage.
skills.
31.
31. I don't think I need to flash a genius any of this.
31.
17.
What you guys find on your way back through this sort of mountainous, craggy area is that you begin to cross into the threshold where the jungle starts, and you can see sort of in a glade where there's like wood all around it, the jungle all around it, like moonlight sort of cascading down through the canopy, and in the center of the moonlight, where it hits sort of this beam, yeah, you can see a little fairy ring of mushrooms. You watch as you sort of move up here. What kind of a pace are you guys traveling at? Just normal?
A steady.
Just normal.
Well,
Yeah,
we
just
had
kind of
long
normal
strider on
because
us
we were
unless it's over.
So you wouldn't be stealthing necessarily on a normal pace to get there efficiently, but yeah, you would still have Longstrider up because Reginald can cast that it will. You guys are moving through this space, and what you see is a couple of pixies sort of fly up and sort of regard you. They look over and they're like, "What do you want?"
We were wondering if maybe we could get a few mushrooms.
Not for us to decide.
And for who to decide?
It's the mushrooms. They get consent.
Can you
Duh.
control the mushrooms?
No, you just have to be careful.
I'll get low
Sort
to
of
the ground and
flies
start
up.
listening to the mushroom.
Well, they don't know where. I haven't told them where they're at yet.
Okay.
I've seen them.
I thought we were all together.
We are, but I haven't told you. I'm the one
Oh,
that saw
dang
them.
it, luck point.
Is that a nat one?
I rolled two twos in a row with luck. But 19 just in case.
Okay, a 19 will still. I'll say that in order to pick these without disturbing something here, you guys will actually have to make a dexterity check.
Good.
I'm gonna
That's
start
what you
li-
get on a 19.
That would be Isla. You
I
want to
want to
pick
start
these for us?
listening to the
I'll
mushroom.
make a dexterity check.
Reginald's going to go up to you and he's going to give you advantage.
Well, I don't need it with a
Guidance.
natural 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
And it bounces to a natural 1 in your dice tray.
Yay! I guess my dice tray is cursed.
Yeah.
Huh. So just straight dexterity.
Right, you'd be adding +6 for.
I just wanted to listen to the mushrooms to see if I could hear anything.
Reginald could do it as well, but like you listen. There's like the faint sort of sounds of ethereal music, not quite so boisterous as this, but you can hear something coming from this space. When you peer into the ethereal plane, you can see that this is a Fey crossing.
Oh,
You
so
come upon
this
a Fey crossing.
so
Not to the ethereal, but
What?
through your knowledge, you can sort of you see the material on the other side.
Okay, so this is like a teleportation to the material plane.
Right.
So if we take too many mushrooms, this thing will just shut off. Right?
Actually, with a natural 20 dexterity, for whatever reason, Isla just softly, gently picks a few mushrooms, and you look at the state of the portal and see no change.
I give Riley a thumbs up. Portal's still good.
We need a vial.
On a
Pyro.
natural 20, yeah, you guys are able to collect in a secured fashion enough of these fairy mushrooms to presumably make all the antidote you'll need. As part of this, leaving the Archfey's chamber, you were about like 9.5 hours from your last rest. As part of moving in order to get to this space, no, we teleported to get here.
Yeah.
But you would have had to go out into the jungle in order to find this Fey crossing. So you've entered an area in the jungle not far from the Spring Court, that's what we'll say. And what you find is this Fey crossing in a sort of mushroom field, but also enough ingredients to fulfill 1/4 of this recipe.
Now,
I'm going to go to the nearest tree, and I'm going to take a dagger and mark on the tree in Gnomish
Okay.
that this is a fake crossing.
You absolutely can do that. So, I like it. I like it a lot.
Not
What do
that
you
I've
guys
seen
do
any
for-
other gnomes
Yay.
around, but
Right, necessarily.
I'm completely done tagging my books now.
What else did you guys like to do?
I actually want to go start looking for satyrs.
There's
Okay.
the ball
Right now?
court.
They're in the fall court.
I thought that's where we've seen them before, but
So that means I would have to start another.
Well, now that we at least have this ingredient and we know that it's right here, we know that the others are probably somewhere else.
are you able to get a vantage
Oh.
point somehow?
I can climb the tree.
I'll say if you can do that, you can make me a perception check.
Can I use my acrobatics for
I
that?
was gonna say, are we on high ground?
Not really, but there are opportunities to climb trees because you're in a sort of jungle of space.
Can I use my acrobatics for that?
Guidance.
Shorty is kind of, he grew up,
Guidance.
That was some lightning.
he was taken from his mountain.
Yeah, there was a
He was
tornado
around.
warning in Danville.
Tragic.
Warning?
Glad everyone's
Yeah,
okay.
warning.
I
So
can go.
that's
He
a
grew
17
up,
to
he
climb
grew
a
up in
tree.
the forest, but he was originally mountain. He went back to the mountain mountain gnomes. So I think he has them both, mountain and forest. You know, because he grew up in the forest and he learned the stuff of the forest, but then
Right.
he went back to the mountain, and then he lived there for a long time because he was king. He's king of the gnomes
It's
there.
not broken. That's not crazy. I like that. Queen of the Gnomes.
Queen of the gnomes now.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I like the,
Oh, not Queen of the Gnomes though.
the fact that there was a tornado warning 20 minutes from our house.
I
That
hear you, baby,
The
but there's
sirens
not-
would have gone off. at
There's
our
nothing
house.
I can do about it.
You'd be
It's
better
out of
to
my
be here
hands.
than in the car.
Yeah.
I'm not worrying about it because that's out of my control. You guys.
Do you want to quit
Did you roll
or
acrobatics?
stop early?
Oh, yeah,
Leave?
I rolled a
No, I said no.
rolled 17.
He's trying to get me to
I
say
got
later.
one more. We got 50 more minutes.
I'll say that as part of doing this, Reginald is going to give you advantage on your wisdom checks. So go ahead and roll a perception with advantage.
Ouch. Perception with advantage. Sweet. 27.
Did you roll your D10?
On a 27, what you can
30.
what you could perceive on a 30 that you would have missed on a 27, you could see sort of off in the distance there appears to be, not on like the jungle side of things, but where the jungle ends outside of the Spring Court's domain, there appears to be some sort of like a homestead with like smoke burning.
I see building.
You think that might be in the right direction.
I'll slide down the tree and start bringing everyone that direction.
Give me
Guys
a
travel
minute, I
for
gotta
some time
pee.
more.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Do I smell any food?
I mean,
Is
in the
it
game.
smoking?
I'd say as you get closer, yes.
What do I smell?
Like roasted meats.
Oh, roasted meats.
You don't
and
even
not
care,
like-
you don't need to eat.
No, the satyrs do.
Oh yeah.
Not like burned things either. You definitely smell like you're not getting like burned hair or flaming corpse or something. You're
You just
definitely
get
getting like
meat, beef.
pork,
Pork.
some beef,
Yeah.
definitely like hint of bacon.
A little hint of paprika in there. Mmm.
The sense.
They're glazed.
So I'll say that as part of this, Puppet sort of surges ahead of the group as you guys leave the
Oh, this will
fairy
make it
ring.
even
where
easier.
you've
I'm
been
a female
successful.
now.
I didn't even think about this. That's great. I'm so glad it happened.
I love curses. They're not that big.
You
Like
guys
a-
approach
like a
this sort of
seatbelt.
village that appears to be not far from the Spring Court. There's sort of like a group of people here having like a bonfire barbecue type situation where there's this big sort of pyre bonfire that just appears to have like flames going, nothing other than like wood particularly, but there's a bunch of different cooks that are sort of mounted around the bonfire, and they're each rotating massive rotisseries with delectable foods on them. Indeed, you get closer, you can see these cooks are bare-chested, sort of fuzzy, definitely like lower goat form on two hooved legs.
Ah.
One of the satyrs is sort of playing a panpipe for the others as they're cooking along, but you can see essentially
Classic.
like a bunch of bros drinking brewskis and having a barbecue.
So they're just having fun, and Puppet wants to join in.
She. Satyrs? Is
Yeah.
an actual
For
satyr?
fun,
these are satyrs.
my ranger and my rogue will each make me perception checks.
Absolutely.
I see them having fun.
Perception.
Puppet wants to join in, so she's gonna pull
What
out.
the heck?
She is gonna pull out her violin and try and join in on the pan flute.
Okay,
Fun
roll
with
me a
disaster.
performance. This is a high stakes roll as opposed to the last performance. That's
Natural
super high
one.
Stakes.
Oh
But
wait,
with your reliable talent.
Wait, can
22.
I still take the thing back for that? Because she rolled a nat
So
1,
it's
but her
only
reliable
27.
talent doesn't count it as a 1.
I'll say she could call it as a 10. I'll allow it for you, but it in terms of being a complication, it is not a nat one.
Okay, so I can't take it and refill my.
Yes,
It's
you
only-
quickly utilize your reaction so to soliloquize and recover your bardic inspiration spent earlier.
So for my
It's only a
performance, that is a
27.
30
A 27 and a 22, performance of 30.
with my violin.
That actually was the DC.
Yeah!
Nice.
So, if you had rolled less than that, it would have been jarring it off kilter, and it would have stopped all of these satyrs in the tracks.
You don't
But
want to do that.
You pick up right at the start of the new verse, and it is just the right moment where you're not intruding on the music. The panpipes stop for like 2.5 beats, and then they come back in with like a rousing excitement as you approach, and sort of they you have to keep up as the music gets a little faster as this panpiper looks at you, acknowledges that you are a female, and it appears to start rushing the music, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
these guys
know
start to
exactly
step
what's
up.
gonna happen.
Reginald like approaches with Isla and Shorty here.
Holy shit.
The wind is blowing at all angles.
Have you rolled your windows up yet, Rocky?
That's what I'm getting ready to do.
God,
would be a
that's
good idea.
Because I don't believe I did because it
I'm
was
checking to
nicer
see if I
earlier.
close my room's window.
And
because
you
if I
need to check
did-
on your mouse.
Yeah, Billy's
Should be okay.
this one.
Billy.
We're just keeping
Yogurt.
we're taking care of things. I'm gonna throw this away. Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Wait,
Should
Logan,
I
take
sponsor?
this.
Fine.
May the Schwartz be with you. Yogurt.
Not the Schwartz.
What?
Hey, the
Well, we
Schwartz
do have a
beef.
yogurt, so does that automatically do it?
Yeah, I just gotta double click it and hold.
Oh, that's cheating.
But I don't have an automatic start.
Well,
I
you
have
know that
it.
you
You
can
know,
roll
I-
up the windows, but you can't start the car.
Yeah, I know.
That's not right. You bring her out?
Yeah. This is our sponsor.
Woohoo!
She wasn't out before, but she is now.
Alright.
Look at her.
You guys
She's a
look
cutie.
over as Puppet surges forward, begins to play his stringed instrument in time with the music, keeps up, performs brilliantly. All of these barbecuers are having a great time. You two notice a stable on the far side of town.
Okay. Might as well go that way.
You can't see any animals at the stable, but you look over and you can see a stable off in the distance.
Might as well head that way and check it out.
Gurney and Shorty sort of move towards it. Sorry, man. I'd say as you approach here, no one's going to do anything else. Yeah, you can look up and you can see that there are some satyr here tending to some horses, and then one satyr appears to be like stroking and combing the mane of a donkey.
Okay.
Donkey. I like donkeys. Very, very useful pack animals. How are you good gentlemen tonight?
The satyr sort of turn around and you watch their eyes sort of oogle, like ooh.
Yeah, satyrs are always horny, I know.
Yeah, and they sort of rush up. They're holding the like what do they call it, the leash, but not paying attention at the moment. And they rush up to you and they're like, "Hello, fine gnome.
Settle down, boys. It's a long night.
Oh, what can we do for you tonight?"
Well, I'm just new into the area. And, I'm
Look at
looking
the hair
around
off your
and-
ass.
You what?
Did you follow?
Okay. What did you say?
We're trying to save the Feywild, and the only way to do that is to create this potion, and one of the ingredients is fur from the satyr.
Oh, you're gonna just go straight up for it, huh?
Oh, you guys.
They sort of look
He's
down.
getting ready to seduce one and
They
then
look
get
up.
the hair from the ass.
That was like the whole point.
Getting
That was the
getting
whole
the hair
point.
from the ass isn't going to be a problem here. I know that.
Alright, well, you still get
Yeah,
to
but
seduce
now
one.
that you two,
He wouldn't have
I
done
all
that.
want.
Why would you want to shave our butts?
Just look
And
at
that's the
Then
only
they'd be
reason he
bare.
did that was to get
Just
the
a
hair.
little. Well, I'm.
We don't need to shave it bare, just little snippings.
Well, then again, I guess we could use all the hair we could get.
Hair of the
for
dog.
Rival
this
talent?
potion.
Little hair of the dog.
Right.
Sorry, I was looking at the weather up.
We're just
I was
playing
making
around here. a
persuasion
little
check.
bit.
17, or no, 18.
18.
Just a little bit. I won't leave it bare, and I'll make sure it fades nicely,
Flash
so that
of
it's not an
genius.
obvious bald spot.
One
Hey,
of the you
Flash
didn't,
of genius.
you didn't say you followed them to the stable.
Yeah.
I thought I was just with everybody.
We went to the
Oh,
stable.
they went to the
peeled
stable.
off. And I was
Well,
I was
with
wondering
that
if you
being
followed.
said, I'm just gonna go off to the
Gee.
side and remake Kevin.
Okay.
So I'll be over there for about an hour.
I'll make it look all nice. I won't make it a bald spot.
One of the
I'll make
satyrs steps
plenty of
forward.
hair. I promise. I'm just trying to save the Feywild.
One of them steps forward.
Get a little vial
I
out
don't
of my.
know.
Please. I only need enough to fill this tiny vial. It's not
You-
gonna leave a bald
You're a
spot.
brave satyr.
Will you give me a kiss in front of all my friends?
Sure. I was a whore.
With tongue?
No, a tongue.
Puppet
But
gets
you're
close.
so brave.
I'll give you more than one regular kiss.
Okay, deal.
Ah,
Sort of bends over.
that was hard.
I trim nicely, not leaving a bald spot.
why didn't you just take ass hair for multiple of them?
Yeah,
So
from,
none of them-
from
Had to
multiple
worry.
One of them
areas.
stepped
and-
forward.
Only
Yeah,
one
one of
step
them
forward.
stepped
And I give
forward.
him 3 little kisses.
Only 3?
No, we gotta go out there.
Oh yeah, in front of your friends.
I also had to expend 100 gold.
In front of all of them. We need to go to the fall court next.
I don't know. You said in front of your friends.
I said all my friends.
He has a lot of friends apparently.
Cause all my friends.
I'm fucking with you. It's cool. We're hot. You're hot. I'm sorry, I got confused.
You're all hot except for that guy.
Yeah, a pyro's ugly. Ugly
So when does this
motherfucker.
music stop?
Oh, your music?
Yeah, when does the music? Because I'm gonna try and do a good outro with.
Well, you could do like a big, like, if you want to do like one good song with them, that's an option.
I guess I wouldn't stop at one song. I'm a bard, of course.
You could do like 2 or 3. By the end, you've got like the crowd like stomping and clapping along. That's just how
I
I
got-
understand the music.
Puppet
and
is
then
going
I'll
to
walk
make
up.
her name as the whore of the Feywild.
So these guys, I'll walk up to Pyro. I'll go, Pyro, I got the satyr ass hair.
Okay, give it to me. I'll put it in my pouch.
You're bringing
Okay,
Kevin back?
Yeah, I'm just.
Yes, I'm fixing
I guess
Kevin.
I'm just gonna play around.
Yay!
Because
Unfortunately,
I'm now
we
a
were
girl.
trying to blow
Yeah.
up the bank's
I'm
house.
just gonna play around a little
You
bit.
don't have a beard anymore.
and kind of tease them, and you know, touch.
But you're
touch
bringing
their
him
arm.
back.
You guys are kind of cute.
Oh, the satyrs kind of like surround you for a moment. They're all taller than you.
They're medium, you're small.
Just like these 3 of them.
I'm not that small.
Well, you're half the size of a normal human,
Yeah.
And satyrs are the size of a normal.
So.
and your waist height.
You're
Okay.
right at dick sucking though.
You couldn't have just left him. No, you know what?
Okay.
I'd rather him not be confused at what we were talking about, because then it would be weird. Bad.
What? You said, you know what?
No,
Oh,
don't
okay.
worry about it.
He wrote something down.
No, he wrote something down. No.
He wrote something down. What did he write down?
No,
No, don't look at it. Stop
What's it?
looking at it.
What you want to know?
Why don't we go over and get something to
He
eat?
drew a
I'm
tally
little-
mark.
That's not true.
I'm a little peaked.
Oh, we got the barbecue going. We could do something like that.
No, we can't eat food given to us in the Feywild.
Why not?
Or else we'll be stuck in the Feywild.
Oh,
We can't.
We can only
Teleport
eat
out?
food. We can only eat food that we brought with us into the Feywild.
Dang
Technically,
it.
I'm just getting ready to write a note that says don't accept anything from anybody or
I
tell
you
forgot.
still
them.
can't plane shift out.
No.
Forgot about
Even with
that.
the mushroom circle.
It
Any
gets
food
nasty.
given to you inside of the Feywild will keep you in the Feywild.
Well, this is
forever.
all the Feywild, so if we run
So
out
you
of
can
food,
eat
we're
your
screwed.
own. Yeah.
Well, you guys are screwed.
They don't
I
have to
can-
eat.
You guys aren't going to
The
be
pill didn't
screwed.
count.
If I need to, I can do a long rest and change out a spell for create food and water if you guys really need it.
Okay.
My Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion has enough food.
Yeah, and Mordecai's
Right.
Magnificent Mansion is fine because it's in its own plane.
Don't accept
Pyro.
food, anything else? No.
Don't
Puppet.
tell them your
Yeah.
name. If they say, "May I have your name?" say, "You can call me."
Anything else?
Those are the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the specific archetype things.
But yes, I'm listening.
Pyro and Puppet.
Mhm.
At virtually the same time, you receive a message sent directly into your minds. Pyro, you hear the familiar voice of Faraganda the Moth Blossom, Archfey of the Autumn Court.
Hey, I know you.
And Puppet, you hear the Archfey of the Spring Court,
Oh,
Queen Mob the Rain Dancer.
Oh
sweet
shit.
mob.
As each of them tell you in their own unique way that the Autumn Court is under attack. Vecna has reappeared, and he is attacking the Archfey's castle.
Oh, we gotta go. Oh, I could do something really funny real quick. Be like, you all help us fight Vecna and you guys get some ass afterwards.
I know you said to try this next session, but I'm at least gonna try it one more, even if the same rule applies. Serenity, we're getting ready to go fight Vecna again.
Okay.
So, if you have anything to give us, now would be the time.
I'm gonna say because I asked for this earlier,
No.
it's gonna be twice as hard as last time.
10 or lower.
You got roll a d100.
No. It's 80.
Damn.
It was worth a shot. Okay.
Too bad you didn't say 90 or higher.
Still wouldn't have gotten it.
Alright.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Goodness.
Well, we have no way of getting there.
Have we've been, we haven't been to the autumn one, have we?
No, that's where you
Yes.
went.
Yeah, we've been
Why
there.
do you keep forgetting that we went to the fall one?
Because you called it autumn, okay?
It's the same fucking thing.
I know.
Autumn is the term because we're a family.
We've been calling it the fall one this whole time,
I
so
know,
I got
I've been
confused.
calling it the autumn one.
Okay, yes, we've been there. I teleported us there, remember?
Yeah, I know, but you also teleported us here, too.
You could use a 5th level to get there again.
I'm going. Oh, that's my last 5th level, but yeah, I'll start writing up the circle.
Is it pouring?
No, we
It
just
was.
reclaimed that.
It's just windy.
I'm writing up a new circle to go to the
Clouds.
autumn one.
Okay.
Cool.
Hooray, we're going to the Encore. That's all my 4th and 5th level spell slots now.
Yeah,
The
we're...
death wards are back on.
Yeah,
right,
we have
that's
nothing
why,
to fight with.
That's why I was sitting there
We didn't
praying
get a
to
long rest
Serenity. Yeah, we haven't got a
We
long
haven't gotten a
rest.
second
Like,
long rest in.
all of my 4th level, all of my 3rd level, all of my 5th level.
And we
are
haven't
gone.
had combat since our
Yeah, we haven't.
Since
We've
our
just been using spells to do this stuff. We
since our
haven't
last
been-
long rest. We got this. I still got my 9th level.
Reginald's still packing. He's down his
Okay.
9th level, but like he's got.
Well, you
slots.
gotta think.
You haven't had a combat yet.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
that makes sense.
whenever you guys need healing. Sorry.
Shit. I still got a pretty decent cure wound.
He recovered awful fast, though.
Yeah.
It's been
Alright,
about 20
so-
hours since you last saw Vecna.
Alright, so you teleported us there?
Yeah, after 10
Alright,
minutes.
we're
I wrapped
there.
this shit up.
What you see immediately is fire. The place here by the teleportation circle has been attacked, and what you can see are numerous clay
Oh,
golems
big kitty
Ah,
stretch.
shit.
moving throughout the streets
Oh, hey,
and breaking down buildings, hitting lampposts which fall and start new fires.
Can I ask how he got there so quickly? Because the thing is him and I had just left the fall court. Like, we had just left, and then you would come and get us. I don't know how long it took us at the hag's place, or the distance that it took to get to the satyrs camp, but we haven't been gone that long from the fall court.
So when you left the fall court,
And they were fortified,
what I've been
too.
doing here is this is sort of on the outer areas. Is the
Yeah, this is the outer, because remember the teleportation circle's not in the inner gates.
It's not inside. It's near the edge of the compound where it wouldn't be compromising if someone were to teleport onto it
Okay.
and
That
invade.
means we had to walk to the castle before talking to
Okay.
Mom.
So what happened after you guys reunited? When I said the death ward ended, that was 8 hours after your previous long rest.
Yeah.
From there, we visited the Arch Hag. We teleported to the Spring Court, found some faders, found some mushrooms, and then found some
And
satyrs.
had some fun moment with them.
That's been about 4 hours.
Okay.
You've been away from the Fall Court for about 4 hours.
Okay.
Maybe a little less.
What are you doing, Cat?
But I've been sort of announcing time and calculating it in my head
Yeah.
for something here. I'll say what you guys see as you sort of step out here. I'm actually going to swap the music up because I like to
Gizmo,
mix
what are you
things
doing?
up. Here, we'll throw on
What are you
That.
doing, Gizmo? Hey, baby boy. Oh.
amid these sort of What's your distance on true sight again?
120.
So you could see within your true sight are like maybe 6 or 8 of these clay golems. They're sort of rampaging about, and they've spread out a little bit. Behind them, out of your vision, is another figure. Looks familiar, but different. You can see one-eyed, one-armed, still covered in psionic plates, flying through the air with staff in hand, sort of casting firebolt cantrips, is Vecna. But he looks different. He doesn't have his magic items.
You said Vecna doesn't have his magic items.
There's notably like an eye plucked, not an eye grafted into his thing. He's only got one eye and a vacuous hole, and then he's got one good arm. It appears that there's been something grafted onto his arm. Actually, sorry, I said he had a staff earlier, but this figure has a wand literally grafted into
So it's not the real
his like
What's our
elbow.
distance from
No,
him?
no.
About
This
150
could be
feet.
the real Vecna, but he gave his parts to someone else.
But if he doesn't have his parts, I don't think he would have parted with those.
Fire throws
Well,
from
no
his
matter what,
fingertips.
we need to stop this guy.
Is there any way before we go in, if I can make an insight or investigation to see if this is the true Vecna?
Yeah, maybe an insight check. Go ahead.
Could I also do it too, since you said I was the one who saw him?
Yes.
That is investigation.
Oh, insight.
Investigation would be 31. Insight
13.
would be a 29.
So I was asking for insight for this one.
Okay, 29.
On a 29, yours is hard to read at this distance, but on a 29, you look, and what you look at doesn't look like the real deal. Make me an Arcana check.
You know what? Come on, don't fail me now. That's only a 17.
17 is not high enough.
Can I just ask if Flash of Genius would make a difference?
Plus 6?
Yeah.
It would.
Alright, I'll Flash of Genius myself.
I think the DC would be 22 on this one. You spend the Flash of Genius to understand in this moment your artificer's ingenuity kicking in, and you look over. Oh, didn't you want to say that this creates sort of like a cold
Oh,
effect?
yeah. So, as you guys see Pyro kind of looking up there, it seems like you see something happening with his hands because he can't quite make out what's up there as a orange type of chaotic energy starts to form inside of his hands as he just puts it inside of him, and he starts to glow orange for a duration as he looks and he goes, guys, I don't think that's the real Vecna. And then on my Arcana check,
You look at him, and you think that this is a simulacrum summoned.
it looks like he's summoned a simulacrum, guys.
So it's just a copy of him.
Just a copy. But we still, regardless whether it's him or it's a copy, we still got to get up there to whoop his ass.
Do we know what
How far away
the
is it
weaknesses
from
of
100.
100?
150.
Do we know what the weaknesses of
look.
this thing might be?
No, just undead.
Undead.
Oh, I mean, she's ready.
He's floating, so we need. You
I have to
bow?
ask for initiative right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's initiative.
Okay.
Reginald's going to use that thingy to roll advantage.
Isla. Do you have a bow? Who else has a bow? Knows how to
Me,
use it.
motherfucker.
I have a short bow.
I got a pistol.
20! No.
Is this
32.
That's con.
You said this is what?
I got 25.
Oh, that's right.
Natural
Initiative?
20 on
Yeah,
the original die.
No. What does that give you?
I think it gives me a 32.
What's your dex, motherfucker? Mine's higher. I go first.
Mine's
Yes, that's
22.
I got a 30.
We got a 32.
Oh, 32.
Oh yes, put Kevin behind me.
We don't have the map drawn, so I don't think we're.
It's just your dexterity, right? For initiative.
Yes, unless you have the
Yeah.
alert
Alert
feat,
feat.
which I think we didn't give you.
No.
No. Your initiative bonus is also
Just fine.
right here.
Isla and Reginald are going to be in the lead. Help me remember, Vecna got a 16.
Vecna got a 16.
I have to roll for that guy. Oh, it's actually 21.
Vecna or Simulacrum Vecna?
It's Simulacrum.
Okay.
You've only seen one Vecna.
Alright, so who's going first? Isla?
Isla and then Reginald right behind at
I
32.
could hit them. I could hit them from right here if I
I
wanted.
got 25.
And I need my golems to roll. A 25. That's pretty good.
Does anybody roll higher than 25?
Me and Morgan did.
Well, I know
You get a 10?
Did anybody roll higher
That
than
was with,
25 of your guys?
Not yet. I don't think the clay golem can.
That's with advantage.
Yeah, -1. So let's roll this. 13 on the golems.
Should I start out with a strong?
22.
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Okay.
Hey, when it gets to my turn, should I start off with a strong spell?
I don't know.
What did you get?
22.
22.
Okay.
Anybody else roll higher than 22 for your guys?
Nope, that's Pyro, a third.
22 with Puppet.
Anything higher than fake Vecna?
I got a 21. You can just write down psionic.
Oh, is this the bitch you were crafting this morning?
Yeah, I'm not quite done with it actually. After the 21 is Vecna with a 16.
And 40.
The clay golem's actually got a 13.
Okay. Then Shorty.
Shorty got a whopping 10.
What's the weather like over here?
I'd say you're getting dim light from the sort of the the sunset that is coming in right now. It's providing dim light because it's not super bright the way it's reflecting off of things. But for the most part, it is kind of cloudy in this.
Do you have initiative written down?
I do.
Can you put Kevin after me?
Oh yeah. And don't worry, I spelled it differently.
Is it Kevyn?
No, it just doesn't have the exclamation point because he's not my cat, obviously. I have the little guy here.
Here he is. He's back.
Oh dear. I think I'm gonna call
That'd be a good idea.
I don't even have a map yet.
it. Right, I would have to set a map up.
Good choice.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Legends Session 6. We're really excited about this game, and you can see that our quest is progressing. So we're gonna see you guys later with more exciting D&D. But we'd really appreciate it if you guys could like and subscribe, do that wonderful YouTube stuff, help us on the algorithm. And until then, we're the D&D
Like.
Buddies signing off.
Subscribe.
Thank you.
Stand right.
Stop.
Yeah.